All right, and we are live. What is up, everyone? Let me go ahead and move my mic right here. Okay, what's up, everyone? Ojo over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE Live. Let me move away. I was playing some Mecha Storm this morning. Had my snap. Sorry about that, guys. Had my Pro Controller right here, and I had all this stuff right there, and it was just all over the place, and I did not realize that before I went live. But anyway, what's up, guys? Ojo, oh my gosh, everything's just getting tangled right now. Ojo, see, look at this cord right here. Hold up here, guys. Give me a second. This is just getting super tangled. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, no, not good enough yet. Hold up. Okay, we are good. Everything got really tangled up right before I went live. What's up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE Live. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of cool stuff, guys, because there was an interesting discussion on Twitter that I had the other day. Or, sorry, not the other day. Today, we have people that are out here defending Bethesda. And that seems to be the common thing to do, like the common thing to do. And I've just noticed quite a number of double standards. So I wanted to talk about it. I've heard every excuse at this point. I know what everyone's going to say. Oh, well, they do this. Oh, this costs more than this. And we'll talk about all that. But before we get into this, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. I really do appreciate if you guys hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 150 likes for this complete live stream. I know more people will join in as we get started. So 150 likes, that is the goal. So yeah, definitely. So shout outs to, I don't know how to say that name. It's me. It's me. He says, hey, this is Hayden on the alternate account. Okay, I thought so. You had the same avatar. So shout out to Hayden. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Do appreciate that, homie. And of course, welcome to the live stream. So I'm going to go ahead and give my shout outs to everyone here. Got over 100 people watching, so hit that like button. Let's get this thing going. And then we'll jump right into the core content of the clear double standard that I see. Because I don't want to hear any of you guys' excuses. Actually, no, I'll hear you guys' excuses. But I don't want to, but I'm not having it, though. I'll tell you something right now. I'm not going to be having it, man. Because we got to play this thing down the middle. I'm not going to be giving people passes and stuff, which, in my opinion, a pass is a double standard, is an excuse for a double standard, which I've heard many people say, oh, well, they get a pass because, okay, well, double standard, you mean, right? If you say somebody gets a pass, that means it's okay. Like, for example, you can't yell at one player on a football team because he's better than the other player. So there is a clear double standard because star players won't get yelled at while bench warmers get yelled at. That is a double standard, which happens all over the place. Like, if somebody makes a mistake, if they're a star player, oh, they're better, so they don't get yelled at. But if you're not as good of a player, you get yelled at when you make the same mistake because you're not as good or you're not perceived as good. You know what I'm saying? So that's a double standard, which we see all the time in sports, right? Which I've been a victim of myself, being yelled at because I'm not perceived to be the better player than this person, even though that person made the same exact mistake that I made, but they're better than me. They rushed for 2 touchdowns the other day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so it's okay. Don't yell at them. It's okay because they're better than you. They're bigger than you. They're stronger than you, and they're the starting running back. You're a scrub. You're not as good. You're littler. You're smaller. You're not as good. So when you do something wrong, I'm going to yell at you and I'm going to call you out. But when they do something wrong, it's okay because that person's better than you. Nah, I ain't having that. That's a double standard. I don't like that. No. No, I'm not having any of that, guys. So I'm going to get into my shout outs here. Shout outs to Mr. Super Average. What's up, man? Avidus with what is up? Tabletop, what is up, man? G5, what's up, G5? How's it going? Unknown Echo, what is up, man? Fire Blast, what is up? El True Guy with Twitter's getting heated. What's up? Yeah, Scarlet Jeans, what is up? Danny Skellin, what is up? Elite Ninja Danny Skellin, Elite Ninja Scarlet, how's it going? Jumpmon, Elite Ninja Scarlet, what's up, man? How's it going? Elite Ninja Jumpmon. Fire Blast, what is going, what is going on, my dude? I can't speak. Alonzo, what is up, man? Game Crusade, what is up, man? That's life, dude. It is life, but it's fine if I call it out. Jamar Bates, what is up, man? Meeble Fam, what is up? How's it going? Shout outs to the Meeble Fam. Shout outs to Upper Nimbus. What's up, man? He said morning from Australia. Is it morning? Yeah, okay. Shout outs to that's not Game Crusade. No, that's not what I said. I said the same exact thing. Not if they done 100 things right, 100 things, one thing wrong. No, that's not what I said. Stop making up your own argument. Stop it. I said the same mistake. We didn't say the perceived history of someone. And if you want to talk about Capcom versus Bethesda's done nothing for Nintendo for the past 20 years, okay? So don't talk about mistakes from one company or another. They've done nothing for Nintendo compared to Capcom. So you can count all their mistakes if you want to, but what the hell has Bethesda done for Nintendo in the past 20 years? Freaking nothing. What new games have they launched day and date for Nintendo systems? Freaking nothing. So let's not start that up. You've already lost the argument if you're going to bring up that. Anyway, inserting your own argument into things, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not having any of this double standard stuff, guys. Trust me, I will shut down every single double standard you guys bring up. Focus on me. What is up? Keenan Parker, what's up, Elijah Keenan Parker? T-Dude, what is up? Sokar, what is up, my boy? Tiago, what is up? Wasim Khan, what is up, man? How's it going? JTV, what is up, man? How's it going? No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. No. I said perceived as better. I said perceived as better with the perceived, okay? If this person is given a spot because the coach thinks they are better than the other person and they get the opportunity or people perceive them as better. I didn't say this person is better and they've done a million things for you. They are perceived, subjective, not actually what's going on, but perceived as better. Because the same person in that same situation could be given the same opportunity. I said perceived, okay? And even before we start the season, we could go into that. Like, okay, you have 3 guys. One guy is perceived to be a better player. Nobody scored any touchdowns. And I've seen the same thing happen, even before any touchdowns have been scored at all. So everyone has a clean slate, but this person is 6 foot, 195 pounds, runs a 4.40, and is perceived to be the better player compared to someone else like me who's 5'9", 180 pounds, and runs a 4.640 and is perceived to not be better. Make the same mistake in training camp. One person does not get yelled out. This person does get yelled at. We both come in as JUCO transfers. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not triggered. Stop it. I'm just saying. Can you read? Game Crusade? Can you read? Smash the like button for OJ. Smash the like button. We just started this. We already knew it was going to be rowdy. So shout outs to everyone here. Thank you guys for coming out. So let's talk about this, guys, because Capcom versus Bethesda, the double standard that I'm seeing. So I put out there, people need to chillax with Bandai Namco because people are all here saying that Bandai Namco, because I said like Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, right? They said that, or a Sword Art Online franchise is going to be coming. Then somebody who's not even following me randomly just put, oh, well, Bandai Namco's been all talk. Then I'm like, no, they haven't. They've actually released like 9 games on the Switch or something like that. They've released multiple different Naruto, they've released One Piece, they've released Dragon Ball Z, they've released all these different games. And he's like, oh, well, those aren't the games that I want. Or pretty much essentially that's what he said. Oh, well, those aren't it's not Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm like, no, that's not the point. That's not the point. You said they've been all talk. All talk means nothing. All talk means no support. All talk means you say something and then you get nothing. Not, oh, we're going to support Switch more. Here's 9 games that we've made in about a year's time. And we've already said there's going to be more. And then you say, oh, you're all talk. No, that's not all talk. No, that's not. So then from there, that stemmed from somebody saying, tell that to Capcom. So then I looked at it, I'm like, the funny thing about Capcom is that they've actually provided more support than Bethesda. I didn't say this support, Bethesda support, was higher quality or is better. I simply said Capcom has provided more support than Bethesda. Plain and simple. And then people took that and said, oh, well, that's okay because Bethesda has better quality over quantity. And then I was like, well, who's to say what's better quality or not? What if someone says Resident Evil Revelations is the greatest game of all time? What if that's their most favorite game and that game is the best game to them? And Doom and Skyrim and Wolfenstein aren't very good games because Bethesda has literally 2 games on the Switch and both games Nintendo helped out with publishing. Both games Nintendo helped. They're both old games. These aren't new games. These aren't brand new. They are old, and I'm trying to interject my opinion out of it. So then people started coming in with, oh, well, Bethesda has new, or these games are new. I'm like, no, they're all old. They're all old. 2015 compared to 2016. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out in 2015. Doom came out in 2016. We're literally talking less than a year's time from when Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out. Less than a year's time. And Doom. Or about a year, right? A year plus, sorry, because I think Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out at the beginning of 2015, and then Doom came out at the end of 2016. So we're literally talking about a year or whatever the case is. Sorry, not less than a year. A year, Big deal. Skyrim came out in 2011. Resident Evil Revelations 2 better than Skyrim quality-wise because Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out after Skyrim did, and it's not technically quote-unquote made during the last gens when last gen systems were made. So that's the reason why I'm trying to remove my opinion out of it. I'm trying to just sit here and say, from a developer to developer standpoint, Capcom has provided more support than Bethesda. That was aided by Nintendo. Both of the games. Now, Wolfenstein, we'll see. Nintendo might be publishing that one too. We don't know. I mean, but Nintendo aided them in both of those. And those are two old games. Capcom literally has collections of freaking every single game. Y'all talk about virtual console games like it's the greatest thing ever. You can get almost every single Street Fighter game. You can get pretty much every single Mega Man game by this summer. You'll have all the different Mega Man games, and you'll have all the different X games, and you'll have all the different Street Fighter games. If you want to talk about from a pure value-wise, Bethesda's 3 games compared to Capcom's collections or ports, whatever you want to call them, has way more value in those. You get like 13 Street Fighter games with 4 of them having online play. And on top of that, there are going to be new games like Mega Man 11, like Ace Attorney. Those have already been confirmed. So there are new games, and there are also ports. So there are ports and there are new games. I don't want to hear this whole, oh, well, 2D is not as... No. I don't like first-person shooters. I don't care about what production value, what's costs more to make. I don't care. Destiny. Is Destiny better value than Mega Man 11? Because it's a first-person shooter? Is it better? I don't care about people like to sit here and act like, oh, if a game is a first-person shooter and it has some type of perceived value more than a 2D game. So is the original Destiny better than Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? I don't think so. I don't think the original Destiny is better than Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze because one of them is a 2D platformer and then one of them is a first-person shooter with great graphics. So I don't want to hear that because that was an argument that people try to bring up as well. So my point is this. You can't sit here and say it's okay, Bethesda, to get a pass for everything that they do, you know what I'm saying, which they don't put complete games on carts, okay? Doom and Wolfenstein both require extra downloads. I don't care if they need a 32 gigabyte cart compared to how small it is. That's not the point. I'm not the one who's complaining about having to download something extra anyway. I'm not the one complaining about that. I am looking at both situations and saying they are doing the same thing. I don't care what way you slice it. Maybe if Nintendo was helping out with publishing with Capcom's games, maybe they would have had 2 carts. You don't know what could have happened. Maybe if the situations were exactly the same, maybe they would have had that. But you can't sit here and tell me that Capcom all of a sudden is underneath Bethesda, yet Bethesda has only done 2 games. You can't sit here and complain about one person putting downloads on not having downloads, and then this person, oh, it's okay because I think that they put more money into it. How much money did any of this cost? I even got that. People saying, oh, well, they spent more money on ports. How much were the ports? Can anybody tell me any prices on ports? What are the prices? What's the amount of money Capcom has spent on every single port that they've brought? So the Mega Man collection games, the Mega Man X collection, the original Ultra Street Fighter the 30th anniversary, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Mega Man 11, and all of these games that Capcom has done that are coming out for the Switch. What is the price of all that compared to what Bethesda's done? Compared to the 3 games that Bethesda has? Nobody knows. So I don't want to hear price. Oh, well, they put more money. Objectively, nobody knows the price that this person's put over this person. Nobody knows the price of... We have a bunch of games that are online when it comes to the Street Fighter 4 games that are online that all use kind of different online netcodes and systems or whatever the case is. I don't know. But we don't have that. So I'm not looking at it that. I'm looking at it from who has supported the system more. I'm not looking at it from, oh, I like first-person shooters more. I think this is worth more value, so therefore I'm going to say Bethesda's better and I'm going to give them a pass because first-person shooters, oh, Doom, graphics. Like, no. Looking at it from 2. One company has put more games than the other company. Both games, or all the games that are coming, everyone or a lot of people think that these are good games. I don't care if you've played them or not. They're all ports. They're all ports from older games. Okay? None of them are new. And even if you want to talk about new games or day and date, Capcom's actually putting day and date games on the Switch, which Bethesda has 0 day and date games on the Switch. 0. Mega Man 11 And whenever Ace Attorney comes out, that will be a day and date or exclusive or day and date with the other versions. So Capcom has put out more, and Capcom is giving us extra stuff. Where are any exclusives? And we're getting Monster Hunter, which is not Monster Hunter World, but it's still a Monster Hunter that everyone was crying about. It's still a port, but it still has a bunch of content in there. It's still the one that everyone was crying about. So it's that's still coming. So Bethesda's done what? 2 games right now? And then they got one more coming, Wolfenstein, which I heard people like saying the same thing. Like I just don't get this overall super praise for Bethesda being helped out by Nintendo. Not only being helped out by Nintendo, but at the same time doing a lot of the same stuff Capcom's doing. You got to download extra stuff on carts, porting over old games. I see it as the same. Now, let's see if somebody can convince me otherwise. Let the anger flow through you. I'm not angry. I'm just speaking the truths here. I don't want to hear any type of, because like that's the people just kept on trying to bring up. Well, these are 2D games. These are old. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. That's subjective. It's opinion. Somebody can say Mega Man X is the greatest game of all time, and I value it more than anything. I don't care how old it is. Somebody can easily say Mega Man X is the greatest thing ever, and I don't care what anybody says. Mega Man X is the best ever, and Mega Man X, and I want Mega Man X, and Mega Man X on cartridge, I can get it way cheaper than actually buying Mega Man X, like an actual Mega Man X cartridge. So there are going to be people who feel that Mega Man X is the greatest thing ever, and that's the best game ever made, and it crushes anything that Bethesda's ever made. That's the reason why I'm trying to take out my own opinion as far as what I think about one game or another. You guys already know what I think about Skyrim. You guys already know what I think about Fallout and about some of Bethesda's games. You guys know I love Skyrim. You guys know I'm a huge Mega Man X fan, but I have not mentioned the quality or what I like more so than anything. I am looking at a sheer numbers perspective. And the numbers clearly show that Capcom is not only supporting the Switch more since it launched, but also future support with actual exclusives and also day and date games, which Bethesda, for right now, has nothing day and date and no exclusives. There's already been multiple exclusives, and there's been even exclusive games within games launched afterwards on the Nintendo Switch. For example, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 got exclusive mini games, got a bunch of cool features added into them. So I don't really see what's going on. They look the same to me. I'm not putting one company over the other, in my opinion, but that's just me. Shout outs to Jumpmon with the $2 donation. It says pizza and pineapple. Nah, man, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Did you take the public speaking? No. Yeah, I have a bachelor's degree in communication. So yeah, I know how to do public speaking. Yes, but those games use little memory compared to Wolfenstein. I don't care about the memory. Sylvester Wallace. By the way, nice name, Sylvester Wallace. My brother's name is Sylvester. I don't care about the memory. I do not care about the memory. It is the same thing. I care about the end result. I do not care about this game's a lot smaller than this game, and they're doing. I don't care about that. The end result is this: both games have downloads. Oh snap! Toby Blaster. Shout outs. My boy Mark hit us with that Toby Blaster. Let's go. Hit us with a $20 donation. Oh no, sorry, $15 donation. Sorry, $15 donation. And here's what Mark has to say. OJ telling it like it is and enjoying it with a big smile on his face. Exactly. I'm having fun here, guys. Thank you for the $15 donation. Make sure you guys check out my boy, Switch the PC, Mark. He plays some awesome stuff. So make sure you check out his channel. And thanks once again, right-hand man of the village, elder statesman, my boy, Mark. Thank you so much, Switch the PC. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate the $15 donation. But that's not the point. All I care about, to me, is the end result. I don't care about how much, I don't know how much was spent on each one. I don't care about the size of the game. All I care about is the end result. And the end result is that all of these games, with the exception of Skyrim, have to be, there's extra download. If they're all being cheap in one way or another. Bethesda is a multi-million-dollar company. Could they have afforded a 32 gigabyte cart? Sure they could have. Have Capcom could have afforded a bigger cart or made 2 carts for Mega Man? Sure they could have. I don't care who spends more than who. I'm pretty sure Bethesda makes more money than Capcom. So if you're gonna go by that, we'll say, oh well, it's the money. I heard people saying that, oh well, it's more money. Okay, well Bethesda probably makes more than Capcom. Bethesda's probably a more profitable company than Capcom. So therefore, they should spend some more money than Capcom then, right? Right. So I don't care about the money. I don't care about that. All I care about is the end result. That's all I care about. All I care about is the end result. I don't care about who spends more or what is more the size of it. The end result is the end result. And the end result is if you buy Doom, if you want the multiplayer, you have to do an extra download. It does not come on the cartridge. If you buy Wolfenstein, if you want the full single player, you have to download more. So it's not complete physical either. Actually, speaking when it comes to Capcom, Mega Man Legacy Collection is actually more of a complete than Wolfenstein because you actually get complete games on a cartridge. It's a download code for a separate SKU. So that first cartridge you're getting is actually 100% complete. It's 2 SKUs put into one. 2 SKUs put into one. So from my point of view, I'm looking at it not from subjectively as far as what game is bigger or I like this more or you like anime weeb game. Like people try to bring up all sorts of stupidity. Okay? All sorts of stupidity. No, I don't care. All I care about is the end result. End result says you must download extra if you want to access all of this game. If you want to access all of this game, you must download extra. That is the end result of Bethesda's games outside of Skyrim. And Capcom has games on the Switch where you don't have to download extra either. There are games on there, Ultra Street Fighter 30th anniversary. There's going to be more games. Mega Man 11 will probably be on cartridge. You want to download extra. There are other games that are coming out that won't be Monster Hunter. You won't have to download extra for that. So there are games just like Skyrim that where you won't have to download extra either. That come with a bunch of extra content. So no, man, I ain't having it. I ain't having it. Let me see here. Let me scroll through. Well, Sergio, you need to wait till there's actually an English, like an official Western announcement. People are going off of the Japanese announcement. They have not announced anything for the West. Wait for an announcement for the West before you start complaining about what's going to be going down. This is a Japanese thing. This is not for the whole world. Even though it's in English, you can play it if you want to, but it's not for Western audience. So if it's not for a Western audience, wait till they make a Western announcement. Wait for them and then complain. Don't complain before we even have an announcement for the West, because this demo or this thing, Resident Evil 7, is not for the rest of the world. It is for Japan only. Yet you've got a bunch of Western gamers downloading it and complaining about it, saying that it doesn't work or whatever the case is, or it works kind of. It's not meant for the West. It's not. So wait till we get an announcement. Shoutouts to Fairy Tiger hitting us with a $15 donation. Thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. Appreciate the Toby Blaster. And he says tomorrow is time for Street Fighter. Smiley face. Absolutely. Which comes complete with 13 separate games, 4 of them having online play, all on cartridge. If you want that. I don't know. To me, that's pretty good value to me. That's pretty good value to me, and it's $40. It's a lot cheaper than Wolfenstein, which is going to be $60. A lot cheaper than when Doom came out, which is $60. A lot cheaper than Skyrim when that came out, although Skyrim comes with a ton of content, so it's one thing. So, yeah, man. Street Fighter's coming out tomorrow. Thank you for the $15 donation. Really do appreciate that. Unknown Echo says Bethesda barely cares about the Switch. I don't know if they barely care. I just don't see all this pandering to them as if they get. I don't like the past stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, not to mention like Okami. I mean, that's an old port, but still, like Okami's another game. I wish Bethesda ported over all their old games. I wish Bethesda started. Why can't Bethesda port all their? If it's not a big deal, if it's nothing, Capcom is doing nothing. If these ports take no time, why isn't Bethesda porting over all their games? Where are all the old ports of games that Bethesda's made in the past? Where's Fallout 3? Where is Morrowind? Where are all these old ports? It's not a big deal, right? Capcom doing all this, it's not a big deal, right? So where are all the old ports from Bethesda? If it's not such a big deal, why don't we see that from Bethesda? Because Bethesda has a huge backlog of games that they could port over to the Switch. I don't see none of them. Bethesda has 20 years of games that they can port over to the Switch. 20 plus years. I don't see them. So people over here saying Capcom, oh, this is nothing, this is nothing. Okay, well then if it's nothing, why don't we see that from Bethesda? Why are there so few games from them? There's 3. I mean, 3 is not bad, but Capcom has done way more. 3's not bad. I'm just saying, like, where are all the games from Bethesda then? If it's nothing, if it's not a big deal. That's just my opinion. Did the rumor come true? What rumor? Elder Scrolls. But Bethesda has rights to a lot of older... What I'm saying is that Bethesda has rights to a lot of old games, right? Bethesda has the rights to a lot of old games. Bethesda didn't start making games 4 years ago, okay? Bethesda has the rights to a lot of old games. What Capcom is doing, right, is nothing. Ports are nothing. Ports don't take any money. It's not a big deal. These are all old. So I want to know why Bethesda isn't doing the same thing Capcom is doing. If it's nothing, why don't we see... Because Bethesda has old games, guys. Bethesda has rights to a lot of old games. Why don't we see all of these old ports if it's not a big deal? Where are they? It's nothing, right? It's not a big deal. Bring them out then. Apparently it does mean something, right? Because they're not doing it. Fernando, and it is subjective. It is. That's the reason why I have not tried to put an argument about subjective in the first place. My argument was Capcom supports more than Bethesda. And then everyone started rushing to me saying, oh, but Bethesda makes AAA. I'm like, whoa, that's subjective. All I said is that Capcom has supported more than Bethesda, yet people are praising Bethesda. I agree. It's very subjective. So let's just look at the raw numbers. The raw numbers show Capcom is smoking Bethesda when it comes to support. The numbers show and the facts show that Bethesda has been aided by Nintendo on 2 out of the 3 games. They've been aided, whether it's publishing, marketing, whatever the case is, distribution of codes. They have been aided by Nintendo on those games. And they might be the same thing with Wolfenstein. So I am just looking at it from that. So Bethesda's getting all of this praise for what? Yes, I agree. Like, Capcom's getting destroyed while Bethesda's being put up on this pedestal for 2 games. We're not talking about, if you want to leave subjective, then that's fine. Let's take subjectiveness out of it. Please, take it completely out, my guy. Let's just look at the numbers. These are all old games. None of these games are day and date. None of these games are day and date. Some of them are more new. Some of them are more old. Whatever the case is. What I'm saying is that Capcom is smoking them. So, by how little Bethesda's doing, people should be bashing them the same way if you don't want to put subjectiveness in there, which I never did. I just looked at it from one to another. I don't see why people praise Bethesda like they're like the second coming. Okay? The Evil Within did, now if the Evil Within 1 came out, if Bethesda put out a bunch of other older games, then I say, okay, maybe they're on par, but they're not. There's been Doom, there's been Skyrim. And Wolfenstein's coming out in a couple months, or next month, and Wolfenstein's coming out next month. There's been 3. You know what I'm saying? Quality versus quantity. Subjective. Jack Smith, once again, subjective argument. What is your definition of quality versus someone else's? Someone can sit here and say, yo, Mega Man X Collection is super quality. The Mega Man Legacy Collection is super quality. Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter Third Strike with online play. That's my favorite game of all time. It destroys Bethesda's games. Your argument of quality versus quantity is not applicable here. It is not valid in this case. And my argument that I made beginning wise, it is not. Because your opinion of what's quality versus not, somebody can easily sit here and say all the Street Fighter games are better than all of Bethesda's games. That is their subjective opinion. Are you trying to tell me that Street Fighter Third Strike isn't a good game? Is Street Fighter Third Strike a bad game? Is Mega Man X a bad game? Are these bad games? No, nobody can say here. I mean, you might say it's a bad game, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people brought up this quality versus quantity. It's opinion. I could say Doom is trash. Like, I can sit here and say Doom is trash. I don't think it's a good quality game. That's somebody's opinion. We're not talking about that. So can we stop? Yo, shout outs Velvet. Shout outs to Velvet. That's fine. That's fine if you think Bethesda's giving quality games to the Switch. That's fine with the help of Nintendo. That's great. Somebody could say Capcom is giving quality games to the Switch. Somebody can say the same thing. Can you actually make something on my point? My point was that the funny thing about Capcom versus Bethesda is that Bethesda is praised when they've done less and have the same practices, leaving games or downloading extra stuff, extra data off of the cart, or you have to download more even if you buy the physical version. They have the same old ports or older ports, not day and date. Now, obviously, some of them couldn't be day and date because the Switch wasn't even out yet. But that's the stuff that people are angry about. They don't. Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 were not, like, those came out way before when the Switch wasn't even around. But people will harp on that, but not harp on what Bethesda does. You know? So I'm trying to sit here and say there is a double standard. There is a clear double standard. It's okay for Bethesda, but not okay for Capcom. That's what I'm saying. And Fernando, the problem with your point of that is that is not what we are talking about here. Hamster is a completely different company that's making all retro games or whatever the case is, right? That's all retro games that they're bringing out. Capcom is bringing a combination of games that are newer and games that are older. These are all old games. If you want to bring Hamster into the conversation, that's fine. Somebody's subjective opinion could be that Hamster is the greatest company of all time and they're better than everything. My point is this: when we're talking about, if you want to say like, oh, problem is quality doesn't matter. I didn't say quality doesn't matter. I'm saying that quality is subjective to each person. You can't sit here and tell me Bethesda has better quality, and that's fact. So it's okay for a double standard. You can't argue that. If you're trying to argue that, then I'd say, okay, well, then you're playing right into the subjectiveness, okay? You can't argue that from a logistical standpoint that, oh, well, Bethesda has better quality. No, that is subjective. Somebody can easily say that, no, I think Mega Man 11 is better quality. Somebody could easily say, no, I think Ace Attorney is better quality. And those are both coming to Switch. Somebody could easily say that if they wanted to. If they could easily say, oh, Doom runs like trash. Doom runs like trash, and all of Capcom's games are 60 frames per second for the most part. So Capcom's better because games are 60 frames per second. And I don't like my games in 30 frames per second. Somebody could easily say, oh, well, Bethesda's games are trash on the Switch because the value's bad. It's $60 when I can get it for $5 on the PC. People can bring up all sorts of subjective arguments that you want to bring up. I said this is what I said. I said there is a double standard for the same practices and that one company is getting trashed compared to another based on the sheer amount. One have done so little and the other one has done a lot more. And there's the same practices going on and people turn a blind eye to one because they're pandering to the Western audience, because it's a lot of Western gamers that want to pander and suck up, oh, Lord Bethesda, thank you for gracing us with your amazing Western first-person shooters. You know what I'm saying? They are pandering while sitting over here while Capcom's games are destroying Bethesda's games in sales for the most part. You got a lot of Western gamers that will sit here and play the politics part and pander to the Western studio because they want them to bring over more games, while trash Capcom because they know Capcom is like the redheaded stepchild, you know what I'm saying? So they'll sit there and they'll pander to get on a knee and pander to Lord Bethesda because they hope if they do that gives them more support when they know that Capcom is, oh, it's just Capcom. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on here. It's what's going on here. Shout outs to Mr. T. What's up, Mr. T? Seriously, if Activision was to bring out Destiny 2, you're gonna see all these Western people. Wow, look at all the support! Look at all the support from Activision! Wow! Wow! A shooter! Wow! You're gonna see all these people. You're gonna see all these people go crazy. They can bring out 1-2 games. Look at all this support!
wow, these companies really care about us. Bethesda's such a grade A quality company. Never mind the fact that they needed Nintendo's help and it's older games and they're doing the same practices. They don't want to spend money on a bigger car either. Never mind all that. They really care about us.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Seriously, if Activision brought Destiny, you'd see all these Western fans doing barrel rolls like Star Fox. Doing barrel rolls.
Look at this support. Activision knows what they're doing.
Bandai Namco can release freaking 15 games on the Switch, and you'll have people like, oh god, these anime weeb-tastic games. Where's my Dragon Ball Z, by the way? Like,
you're such a weeb. Look at these weeb games like Naruto. By the way, where is Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Where's Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet? Freaking weebs.
You are the last person should be asking if I'm okay or not, Amiibo fan. You are the last person. You are the last person to ask that. Y'all murdered me. Oh, man. They aren't the same practices. No, they are the same practices. Some of us want games like Resident Evil 7, Monster Hunter World, Doom, Wolfenstein, but that's great. Fernando, I'm glad you want those games. What does Monster Hunter World have to do with any that's not my point. That's fine. I want a Lamborghini. That's great. What does that have to do with me saying one company versus another company and double standards? Yes, if one company makes you download something, even though you have to download it, you buy a physical version and you still have to download something, and another company does the same thing, that is the same practice. I don't care about your moral standings in terms of this game is bigger or this game is AAA or this game is this. No, I don't care about any of that. I care about the end result. The end result is this. If you buy a physical version of Doom, if you want access to the full game in terms of the full package, you must download something extra. If you buy Wolfenstein physical, you must download extra data in order to get the full game. If you download Resident Evil Revelations, the collection, you must download the extra data. You must download the extra game. If you or you don't have to. You can. It's up to you. But if you want everything that you bought, you have to download something. That is my point. I don't care about anything in between. People can maneuver their way any way that you want. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Two companies putting out physical versions that make you download extra stuff if you want access to everything that you bought. Plain and simple. I don't know how much it costs to port Doom. I don't know how much it costs to port Mega Man. I don't know how much they put into it. I don't care how much they put into it. I'm not part of the development team. I don't know how much they spent. So people try to bring up they spent more. I don't care how much they spent. I ain't getting none of that money. I'm just spending my money at the end of the day. So I don't care how much they spent. I don't know how much they spent. I don't care how much they spent. The only thing that I do know is that Ubisoft said ports from PS3 to the 360 cost $1 million from there to Wii U, and that was just Ubisoft. That's all I know when it comes to ports. We have no data when it comes to how much they spent. So using money as an argument is invalid. Give me some money, give me some actual monetary value that they spent, then I can agree with you or not. That doesn't matter. But Mr. T, that does not matter. I don't care if they have no track record or not. That's not the whole point. The whole point is that Bethesda has done less. People will put Bethesda up. They've done less, and they needed Nintendo's help in order to do it. They have done less. And Capcom is actually bringing over day and date or exclusives. Ace Attorney will be an exclusive. Mega Man 11 is going to be day and date with the other versions of the game. So you're sitting here and saying, oh, well, but it doesn't matter if they have a track record or not. I'm talking about right here and now what's going on. I'm not sitting here and playing, oh, well, they hurt me in the past, or what happened before, what didn't happen. I am saying what is going on right now. And I'm not talking about track records or history. If anything, Bethesda was cruel to Nintendo last generation. You want us to support you? You put out a box. My answer is no. That was Pete Hines' answer. You think Capcom's been happy with all the hardware that Nintendo's brought out in the past? You think Capcom's been thrilled with everything that Nintendo's done? No. But they still said, okay, well, maybe we don't like this hardware the way it is. Maybe it's whatever, but we'll still put some stuff on it. So Bethesda says, screw you to Nintendo, pretty much every single generation. Capcom works with them no matter what. And Bethesda is put up to a pedestal and Capcom is put down. Pete Hines straight up said, screw you, and all Nintendo fans, screw you for 20 years. Bethesda says, screw you. But somehow Capcom, well, that's a benefit? Because Capcom says, screw you. So should Capcom have done the same thing in order to be put on the same pedestal as Bethesda? Say, screw you, we don't want to support this piece of hardware? Is that what they should have done? Then it would have been fair? Like, come on. And that's fine. That's fine. That's your opinion. I feel that Doom should fit on. I feel that all of Doom should fit on. I feel that they should have put Doom on a 32 gigabyte card. That's fine. That's not the point. The point is that, Mr. T, the point is that both companies do the same thing. I don't care what should have happened or not. The end result is the same. Doom should have been 1080p. It shouldn't have been 720p. I can say that. The point is that the end result is the same. I don't care what should have happened or not. The end result is the same. I am going to treat it. I'm not playing semantics or playing, maneuvering between the end result. The end result is the end result. I'm not the one complaining about one or another when it comes to it. I'm saying these two companies literally have done the same thing. I don't care how big the game is or not. It's the same thing. They're both being cheap in their own way. These are both multi-million-dollar companies. They both could have done it. Bethesda makes a lot of money every single year. If they wanted a 32 gigabyte cart, they could have made a 32 gigabyte cart. If they really wanted to, they didn't want to because they wanted to save the money. So there you go. Capcom, they could have made a bigger cart if they wanted to put two of them. They didn't want to. They could have made two carts. They didn't want to because they wanted to save money. Both companies wanted to save money. I don't care how much one saved or another. I don't care how expensive it was compared to another. All I'm trying to say is that the end result is the end result. I don't care how much money it spent. We don't even know how much money it is. So that is my point. My point is the end result is the end result. I'm not trying to give flavor points or this company would have to spend more. They're both multi-million-dollar companies. I don't know how much it would cost for it to be on there or not. I don't care. The end result is the end result. The end result is that both of these companies make you download extra stuff. Plain and simple. Now, if you want to play the whole, Capcom, they could have put all of it on there and because it's such a smaller game, that's fine. I agree. I agree they could have, but they didn't. Could Bethesda use a 32 gigabyte cart for Doom? They could have. Did they do it? No. Why did they not do it? Because they wanted to save money. Could Capcom have put it on there? Of course. Did they do it? No. Why? Because they wanted to save money. I don't care how much money it is compared to the other one. That's what I'm saying. I do not care. I don't work for any of these companies. I'm not in there counting their money. I do not care. The end result is the same. The exact same. We must download more. It's the end result. We must download more. The point is Capcom should have been in a place where they compared to Bethesda in the first place. There is, I agree with that. Bethesda does way less. Bethesda does way less. Bethesda does way, way, way less and are put up to a pedestal and are praised. Heck, you praise them. You said, Bethesda, they haven't even really, supported Nintendo. People are praising them. They get praised for not supporting Nintendo. Capcom has worked with Nintendo no matter what and put out content no matter what. No matter how crappy, good, bad, rain or shine, Capcom has put out games forever. Bethesda's done nothing up until this point, and even still needed Nintendo's help at this point. Still needed Nintendo's marketing, needed their help. I think Nintendo was even giving out codes for Skyrim too as well, so something like that. I know they were marketing it for them. I know they published it as well. So even still to this point. So I don't see like I said, to me, this was the whole thing started with me saying between Capcom and Bethesda, the double standard. The double standard is there. They both do the same thing. And other companies have done the same thing. It's not just Bethesda and Capcom. There are other companies that are going to make you download stuff extra. I mean, it's not the first time. It won't be the last time it's going to happen. So if you're mad at one company, you should be mad at the other company. And that's where the double standard plays a part. Plain and simple. If you're mad that you have to download something extra, you should also be mad at this company too. That's what I'm saying. Mark says, playing devil's advocate, should a company take a hit in profits or pass the extra cost? I don't care. Whatever they do, I don't work for these companies. I don't work for them. So if they want to take a hit in profits, take the hit in profits. If they don't want to take the hit in profits, don't take the hit in profits. If you want to release a extra download, release an extra download. If you don't want to, then you don't want to. It's up to them. So for me as a consumer, I will gauge, do I want this game? Yes, I want this game. Is it crappy how I have to do this? Yep, it is. Is there other options? Of course there are. You want everything on one disc or on one thing? Buy it on PS4 and Xbox One. There are other options. So for me, I look at it from a game-by-game standpoint. I don't work for them. Obviously, I'd want it one way. I want everything to be on the cart. No problem. No questions asked. Like, that's what I would want. But that's not the case. So I don't work for them. I don't know what they should do. I don't know. Expectations are expectations. That's fine. But you can have expectations, but then also expectations provide a bias. If you put expectations, then you also provide a bias. Because one company, you're not expecting anything from them, so it's okay for them to mess up and do the same thing because you have no expectations for them. That's a double standard. That's how double standard can be created. Since you have a perceived bias going into it, then you're saying, okay, well, I expect more out of this company, so therefore it's okay for this company to do the same thing because I don't expect as much out of them. That is the literal definition of a double standard, which I'm talking about right here. Not saying that I haven't had that or that hasn't happened before, but in this conversation that we are having, that is literally the actual definition of a double standard. Because it is okay for one company to do something because you have a perceived bias as far as your expectations for one company compared to another. I am looking at it as two companies doing the same thing. It's the same thing. We are here with the Switch. Everything that happened in the past or what happened, that's the past. That we are talking about what's happening right here with Capcom versus Bethesda. And no, I'm not cool. I'm not cool with people saying, oh, well, it's okay for Bethesda to make extra downloads because it's Bethesda, because it's said game. But with Capcom, there's a problem. If you have a problem with one, you should have a problem with the other. I don't care about expectations or not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about expectations. My expectation is for Bethesda to make games at 60 frames per second. So they failed me, right? If it's not 60 frames per second, it's failed. Obviously, that type of talk was nonsense, was it not? People were trying to bash the Doom Switch port. So if people have certain expectations, that's fine. You can have a certain expectation. But it's subjective based on what other people, based on from each person to each person. So I'm trying to take away the subjectiveness, take away any perceived bias that I have in terms of what games I like over the other games. And I'm trying to just sit here and say, who has done more and what are they doing? Capcom's provided more. They are both making you download extra stuff after buying a game physical. Plain and simple. Not talk about expectations or what company's done X or Y or anything like that. I am simply saying, if you have a problem with one, you should have the problem with the other. People are maneuvering their way all around this, like dancing around the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I disagree. I completely disagree with that. Completely disagree. I'm not twisting your point, Mr. T. I'm not twisting your point. I'm literally reading what you are saying. I'm literally reading what you're saying. Like you said expectations. What does that mean? What does that mean then, Mr. T? What does that mean? Oh, man. Okay, yeah, Hayden, I heard what you said. Yeah, but you prefer Bethesda's games to Capcom's, but yes, Capcom has definitely provided more. That's pretty much what I just said. Are we still friends, players? Of course, we're all still friends, guys. This is simply a discussion what was going on my opinion on what people are saying. Look, listen, I understand people are going to have their own bias going into it, and they're going to say their opinion on it. I understand people are going to like one game over another, and that's fine. Just as long as you say that, just as long as you make that very clear. But if you want to talk about what I'm talking about, which is just completely, taking subjectiveness out of it and just comparing the two, obviously, Bethesda's doing the same things that Capcom is doing, the same negative things that Capcom is doing, And Bethesda's provided way less support, and they've needed Nintendo's help pretty much on everything that they've done so far. So Bethesda gets praised and championed and hooping and hollering for what? For what? Because they're a Western studio. Because they make pew pew. Because they make graphics. Because of graphics. Because of perceived AAA. Because of all this nonsense that you guys already know that I dislike. You know? Debate Mr. T. Mr. T wants to debate right now? All right, Mr. T. Okay, that's fine, but I hope you know what my original point is. I really hope you know what my original point is, Mr. T. I don't have a problem debating you, but I hope you know what my original point is. I hope you do. All right, so Mr. T, you have access to my Discord? I will DM you the Discord. You want to do Discord? Because like we can't do a hangout right now to where, you know, we can't do a hangouts right now because I'm already started the live stream, but we can do Discord. Let me give you, I'm going to DM you my Discord link, Mr. T. And then we're going to go into the, we'll just go into like the Splatoon. We'll just go into the PE Arena chat. We'll just go into the PE Arena chat. Good to have you on, Mr. T. This is going to be fun. This whole stream has been a rant. Don't you guys like rants? I'll make sure to let you speak too, Mr. T. I won't cut you off. Oh, Mr. T's already part of the Discord? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so. All right, so Mr. T, I'm gonna jump into the PE Arena chat, so you'll see my avatar in there. A lot was said. What was your original point? My original point was that Bethesda does the same practices as Capcom and has way less support than Capcom, the Switch, yet they are championed and Capcom is crapped on. People say Bethesda's the greatest, yet they're doing the same things. You can see all the there's a double standard. There's a clear double standard in terms of between these two companies. They're doing the same thing. The end result is the same. I don't care about, you know, one, like, oh, this person does AAA or not. I don't care about that. My opinion on AAA and all that is, I don't care. All I care about is like end result. End result. How many games? How many games compared to this company? One company compared to another. How many games? Wait, Mr. T left? He want to start his... Oh, okay. So he wants to debate later. Okay, so he wants to debate. Okay, so Mr. T, you want to start later? Okay, never mind then. So Mr. T's going to debate later, not now. Alright, so I'm going to get out of Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, he has the Juices Loose podcast, too. That's cool. Yeah, because he's going to go do the Juices Loose podcast. Okay. Yeah, he has to go do the Juices Loose. That's Terminator Juices podcast. But if I was twisting his words, obviously, sorry for twisting your words. Mr. T didn't mean to twist your words. I was just looking at what you said, my boy. Sorry to twist your words if I was. All right, I'm gonna take a. I've been ranting for an hour now, so I'm gonna take some of you guys' thoughts on this. Feel free to disagree with me, guys. Debate tonight? Yeah, I can do a debate tonight if he wants to. Okay, game, God of Gaming. It does not matter about the games. We're getting true open world AAA first person. True open world AAA first person. But Capcom, we get a port of a horror game from 3DS and arcade collections from the 90s. OJ, you're a dumbass. Okay, so let's just see who's the dumbass here. First of all, it does not matter about the games. Yeah, we're talking about games, so it does matter about the games. So that's one thing that that you're an idiot on. 2, we're getting true open world AAA first person shooter. What game that Bethesda, we're talking about Bethesda versus Capcom. What game has Bethesda made that is a true open world first person shooter? Doom is not a true open world first person shooter. If you want to call it AAA, that's fine. You can call it AAA, but it's not a true open world AAA first person shooter. It's not. Wolfenstein is even more compact than Doom was. So there's another thing that you're wrong on. Another thing that you're wrong on. You said we are getting a port of a horror game from the 3DS. That's false. You were partly right. The 3DS Resident Evil Revelations 1 was on the 3DS. Resident Evil Revelations 2 was not made for the 3DS. And the actual version that's on the Nintendo Switch is the port of the PS4 and Xbox One version. Okay? So, yeah. And then said arcade and getting arcade collections from the 90s. No, they're not all from the 90s, actually. Some of them were actually made in the 2000s as well. So, God of Gaming, you are no god at all. You're a freaking idiot. Your whole statement is littered with stupidity. None of this stuff that you said is anywhere near completely true. You said one thing that could be potentially somewhat true, which was it's a AAA first-person shooter, which is subjective. So God of Gaming, you're a god of being a fraud. That's what you are, because nothing that you said there, and nothing that you said there was even partly correct. So I'm a dumbass? I'm sorry, man. Get your dates, get your actual information correct, my guy. Get your information correct. There is no AAA open world first-person shooter that Bethesda's made on the Switch. Now, I think you said true open world, okay? So I think maybe you're talking about Skyrim as a true open world, okay? So maybe that's what you're trying to say. I think you're saying and AAA, the way that you put it. True open world? I mean, come on. Like, what does that have to do in terms of the quality of what we are getting? True open world. This is all subjective. None of your points actually even none of your points actually go to what I was saying with my original point. Your opinion on what is AAA and all that does not matter. On top of that, you don't even know that Resident Evil Revelations 2 isn't a port of a 3DS game. Resident Evil Revelations 2 was never on 3DS. Never on 3DS. Now, are you forgetting that all of these games are older ports while Capcom is bringing over new games like Ace Attorney and also Mega Man 11? Stop it. You're a dumbass. Stop it. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're going to come on my stream. You're going to sit here and call me names. That's fine. But at least have your facts together. At least know what you're talking about. Now, I probably made a slight mistake. I think you were trying to say with Skyrim, because you didn't mention names. You just said open world, and then you said and AAA or AAA first person. I don't know if you're trying to combine them or what you're trying to say, because you didn't mention what you were doing. But no matter how you slice it, that's not my point. It doesn't matter. Your opinion, your subjective opinion is your opinion. I can simply sit here and say Resident Evil Revelations 2, which is not a 3DS game, is better than anything that you just said. Your opinion doesn't... Stop it. See, God, so stupid. So dumb. So dumb. Yeah, exactly. So it's not my fault you don't know where Resident Evil Revelations 2 came from. It's a port of the PS4 version. And it has exclusive content built into it. That's only on the Switch version of the game. And it has exclusive ways to play it. So here we go. Once again. Okay, I guess I'll answer this again, because it just seems like some people are just going to keep on talking over the same things. So if we compare the two, Bethesda is giving us graphically demanding first-person games, okay? Capcom games are on the Switch aren't as demanding. In my eyes, I see as more effort from Bethesda than from Capcom. So effort, what does effort have to do with anything? We don't know how much effort it takes. We don't know. We're not the ones who are making this more graphically demanding. Who cares? Destiny's more graphically demanding. So if Destiny comes over, that's all of a sudden more effort and better. So if Destiny comes over, that's better than what Capcom is doing. It's 2 games and 1 more with Wolfenstein. So literally 3 games total. Who cares? I'm not talking about that. Who cares? Effort. A for effort. That's fine. That's not my point. I don't care about the effort. All I care about is the end result. That's subjective. Even saying that's subjective. Who knows how much effort? Maybe it takes more effort to bring over like the 12, or not even 12, like the 30. If you count each game that Capcom has brought over, you know what I'm saying? It's way more than what Bethesda. Maybe that's more effort in terms of logistics, timing, budgeting, planning. Maybe it's more effort to bring over, I don't know, like all the games that Capcom is bringing compared to the only 2 that we have from Bethesda right now. We don't know how much effort it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like per each one. I mean, it could take more, it could take less. I mean, I'm not really sure. That's not my argument. My argument isn't about effort. I honestly do not care about Bethesda's effort and what they do. I honestly do not care. I care about end results. And if it was so easy, like I said, and I already talked about this, if it was so easy, where are all the older ports, less demanding games that Bethesda's done? If it's so easy, where are all of those games? Bethesda has a huge backlog of games from older systems that they can bring over. Where are they? It takes no effort. So where are they? Now, if Bethesda had all these games that you're talking about, Wolfenstein and all that, plus a bunch of old games, then I agree. Then I might agree with you. Yeah, Bethesda, they're putting out more effort because they're putting out more games, and they have those games that are graphically demanding, but they're not. There's just a few different games there. So, to me, in my opinion, I don't know what's more effort. Bringing over all of the games that they've brought over, Mega Man X Collection, the Mega Man Legacy Collections 1 and 2, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, all of those, Monster Hunter that's coming out, Ultra Street Fighter 30th Anniversary, new Ace Attorney, Mega Man 11. I don't know what takes more effort, all of those games or the few Bethesda games that we got. Nobody knows what takes more effort. In my opinion, launching all of the games from Capcom collectively takes more effort because you have to logistics, get the teams together. These aren't all the same teams. You've got to pay those teams to port. You've got to do a lot of stuff. You got to pay royalties on each one of those games. Whereas Bethesda's getting help from Nintendo pretty much on every single game. Publishing, marketing wise. So who's to say what takes more effort in the grand scheme of things? I don't know. That's not part of my argument because I don't know. And you don't know. We don't know how much money it takes. We don't know how much money Bethesda spent on the Switch compared to Capcom. Nobody knows. So I'm going on a pure game-to-game basis. I see all of this from Capcom. I see a lot less from Bethesda. I see Capcom making you download extra stuff after you download a game. You buy a game physical, you got to download extra. I see Bethesda, you buy a game physical, you got to download extra. I see Bethesda porting old games. I see Capcom porting old games. But I see Capcom putting new games, like Ace Attorney's coming, and Mega Man 11's coming, and Bethesda, there are no day and date new games or exclusives. So I'm looking at the end results. I'm not looking at subjective matters in between. I'm looking at the end results of each company. I don't care about this all graphics first person, so it's more effort. I don't know what takes more effort or not. I don't care. It's not the point. Not the point. Your opinion of indie-styled games, that's dumb. Your opinion of AAA, that's subjective. I'm not wrong. First of all, Jack Smith, I'm not wrong. Your opinion of what's AAA, that's subjective. My point is the end result. I don't care. Your point of what's AAA, that's subjective. That's your opinion. I could say, no, your opinion of AAA is wrong. I could say that your opinion is wrong. You don't know how much Doom costs to make. You don't know what the definition of AAA is. Murky at best. So no, I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. You can't sit here and tell me that I'm wrong because AAA compared to indie style game. What is indie style game? What is indie style game? What is that? Mega Man X is an indie style game. What is that? Street Fighter Third Strike, that's an indie style game. Mega Man 11, that's an indie style game. What does indie style game mean? Is a 2D game indie style? So Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, is that an indie style game too? Because it's 2D? Because you're talking about 2D games, right? So is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, is that an indie style game? How about New Super Mario Bros. U? Is that an indie style game too? Stop it. Crush your argument before you even get started. What the hell is indie style game? What does that mean? What is indie style? Can anybody in the chat tell me what an indie style game is? Please, somebody tell me what an indie style game is. Is Monster Hunter an indie style game? Is that an indie style game? I have no idea what that means. All right, take it easy, Markel. I really don't know what it. If anybody here, Jack Smith, if you can explain to me what an indie style game is, I'd be very. I want to know what an indie style game is. Just give me. What does that mean? I guess non-popular / well-known company. I don't know. It means independent studio, no big money, apparent funding to projects. That's what an indie style game means. What? What? How do we know how much money is Monster Hunter indie style game? Is that, or is Mega Man 11? That's an indie style game. I mean, who's to know what that? What kind of okay? So then Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is an indie style game then. So then, if a game is in 2D, it's indie styled. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. That's the dumbest thing that is false. That is 100% false. So if that's what he means, then that's dumb. That's not true. It's not that I'm always right. It's that I have not seen anybody who wants to see. And my original point is, one company is making more games than the other company. One company is doing the same practices the other company is doing, and people are finding excuses to justify this said company over the other company, whether it's through their own personal bias of what they feel is better or not. That's all I am saying. That is it. Now, like I said, if somebody can bring up something that says, you know what, OJ, no, it's not. I don't have any personal biases. What I think, I don't have any AAA or anything. If somebody has something that can just dispute that, then I'd be okay. But everyone's bringing up their personal opinions and stuff. Guys, I have left my personal opinion out. I have tried to leave it out in terms of what I think is more quality than not. I have left that out. I am simply talking about a double standard. When you say double standard does not include people's personal opinions on things. Double standard is two things that are done in the same way, and one is okay and the other is not. That is what a double standard is. It is not, you cannot have a double standard because somebody thinks one thing or their own personal biases or opinions on a thing. I am taking my own out of it. Guys, trust me, I am. I think a lot of this personally, I think a lot of the same things you guys are saying in this chat when it comes to what Bethesda has done. I personally, my own opinion in terms of effort or whatever the case is, but I am taking that out and simply talking on the matter of this. I am not trying to put my opinion on there because it is, when you put your opinion, it is too subjective. It is way too subjective to the point that you're trying to make. It's too subjective. It's too subjective to the point. So that's the reason why I'm trying to take my personal opinion out of it. Guys, because trust me, I have the same things a lot of you guys are saying, but I'm trying to take my personal opinion out. But whatever. No, Gaming God isn't really right, and you're not right either. But Jack Smith, I have a Discord. Gaming God, Jack Smith, you guys are free to come onto the platform. Let me know your Twitter. You guys want to come prove I'm a dumbass. Come prove what you're saying is right, please. You're more than welcome to come do it. Or you can stay in the chat and watch me. So it's up to you what you want to do. You say he's right? Come on, I'm giving you a free open invitation to come on and talk like a man. Come on and talk like a man. Come prove your point. If not, you can stay in the comment section and watch me. Like I said, he's free to come on. It's you're free to come on. I'm a dumbass. Come prove it. The funny thing is, I have people call me names, and I say, "Well, can you come prove it? Come on and talk to me." No, I don't want to do that, man. No, I'm good. Oh, okay. So you call people names behind your keyboard. Okay. Yeah, who's the dumbass now? These are all old games. These are all old games. None of these games that we've talked about from Bethesda or Capcom are new. None of them are day and date. None of them are new games. None. Wolfenstein is not day and date. Wolfenstein is an older game. None of these games are day and date. All these games are older games. So these are all older games. Jack, he doesn't want that. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm actually doing quite well. I'm actually doing quite well. Well, that's what I'm talking. Okay, but Outcast, that's what I'm talking about. I said Capcom. I said these are all old games, and I remember what I just said. I said with the exception of Ace Attorney, that's going to be coming out, which I think there's going to be collections, and there's going to be a new Ace Attorney game based on what Capcom said, and Mega Man 11. Those are new games. So Capcom is actually doing new games over what Bethesda's doing, not games that came out before, but actually new games that will either be exclusive or will be day and date. So Capcom's also doing that. So it's unfortunate that it came to this, that I actually had to defend Capcom, but the double standards were too real. I could not continue on with these double standards that are going on. Look, guys, I think a lot of the same stuff you guys think, but I'm not going to sit here and throw one company under the bus and then prop up another company just because of my own perceived, oh, well, I like this more, or I feel this is AAA. Enough of that garbage. Be AAA all you want. Destiny, that AAA, right? Destiny's trash compared to Mega Man X. I will rather buy Mega Man X 15 times in a row than buy Destiny 1. I will buy Mega Man X a million times over Destiny. AAA, wipe your butt with a AAA all you want to. So, yeah, I don't... Destiny 2 is $6 at Best Buy. AAA! Well, yeah, but that's just not going to bring anything. Of course they're not. I don't really expect someone with no avatar to come on. Obviously, he has no avatar. So, I don't expect him to come on. I don't. So, I mean, people can sit here and talk about AAA this, AAA that, AAA this, AAA that. That's good. AAA yourself to the freaking moon and back. AAA yourself all you want to. My definition of AAA is completely different from yours. So you can take your definition of AAA and you can triple it anywhere you want. You can double and triple it all you want to. That's fine. AAA doesn't mean good. AAA doesn't mean better. AAA just means your own opinion. At this point, AAA is an opinion at this point. Oh my gosh. AAA is an opinion. So, all right. So we are going to move on to the next topic. After that was a good topic. That was a good topic. We are going to move on to the next point. Let's see here. Let me go to my thing here. Well, because nobody wanted to come on. Oh snap! Hold up. No, that's the wrong thing. I needed to launch this. There we go. But hold up. Okay. So Pokemon Switch. The rumors that are going around with Pokemon Switch. we talk about Pokemon right now. I'm not upset with you, my guy. I'm not upset with you at all. If I was upset with you, I'd ban you. I'm not upset with you. I am a little upset that you ran like a little bitch and you can't come to a debate. You can say that I'm wrong. You can say that Gaming God is right, calling me a dumbass and all that. So I mean, maybe I'm a little upset with you running like a bitch from a debate, but with you by yourself, no, I'm not upset at all. But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm a little upset with, that part that you're running scared. That's the only thing I'm a little upset with. But other than that, you're cool, dude. I'm not gonna ban you or anything like that. I'm actually fine with everything else. So, but the running like a bitch part, that's the thing that I'm a little upset with. But hey, it's all good. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Pokemon. Excuse my language, by the way, if there are kids watching. Don't say that word at home, kids. I'm terribly sorry. Mama Mercy's kids, or if anybody's watching, Sorry about that. Run like a little frightened person. I don't know. So yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, you sit here, you say you agree with somebody who wants to insult me personally and call me a dumbass. So you agree with them. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You can agree with them. You want to throw shade that way? That's cool. I'm perfectly fine with that. But if you're gonna throw shade in that way, then I'm gonna throw a little shade in your way. You said, why are you upset with you? I'm not upset with you. I'm upset that you're running like a little B. You know, I'm just a little upset with that. But outside of what you're saying, I'm actually completely cool with it. Completely cool with it. Completely cool with it. So let's see here. Yo, bro, Bacha, what is up, my boy? What is up, man? How you doing, dude? Thanks for coming out to the stream. So let's talk about some Pokemon, guys. So the rumor is that Pokemon is going to be launching, or not launching, is going to be revealed sometime soon, before the end of the month. So I want to get you guys' opinions. On this. Do you guys feel that Pokemon will actually launch, or not launch, will actually be revealed this week? Well, you said that you agree with Gaming God. So, Gaming God, I don't see why you'd agree with this. So, you guys let me know your thoughts on Pokemon, and I'll respond to this. Gaming God said that Resident Evil Revelations was a port of a 3DS game. So, you agree with him being wrong with that? I mean, Gaming God didn't have anything. Nothing he said was factual or even counted to my point. Nothing that he said. I'm not talking, like I said, you guys' subjective opinions on AAA or not, that's great. Take your subjective opinions and, like I said, you can triple it wherever you want to. That is not my point. So if you want to agree with him, that's fine. You can agree with him on a point that doesn't even counter what I'm saying. So, I mean, you can agree with him, but you can agree with him that's not counter my point. I'm not going to cuss anymore, guys. I'm not going to cuss anymore. I'm just simply saying, like, if somebody calls me a name, you know, I'm going to call them a name back. So that's pretty much, you know, what it is. So yeah. Like I said, gaming, God of Gaming, you're welcome. Welcome to come on. Welcome to come on. You calling me names? Welcome to come on. Well, but I think you're not. You're one of those people. Well, here's one of the things, God of Gaming. You're one of those people that sits behind your keyboard, has a bunch of trash like opinions. You can't get your facts straight because a lot of the stuff that you said wasn't true. You put your opinion into everything, and when someone doesn't agree with you, you call someone names like you did with me. I didn't even say anything to you. I did not even say anything to you, and you call me names. So that's the thing. That's the reason why you running scared, my guy. That's the reason why you watching me. Because you're not good enough to have your own channel, and your opinions are trash, okay? So that's the reason why you're watching me. And that's the reason why you won't come on and talk to me. Because you're scared. Because you're scared, and your opinions are opinions, and you know you'd get beat. So that's the reason why. So look, you can continue being in my chat, crying like a little baby, or you can man up. Plain and simple. I doubt you'll man up because you probably, you know, I'm just gonna stop. So yeah. So you can come in here and like you can try to bully me. You can sit here and call me names, but you don't faze me at all, my guy. I played football for 15 years. I'm 10 times tougher than you'll ever be. I'm 10 times tougher than you'll ever be. I'm 10 times more sharper than you'll ever be, and I'm 10 times better than you'll ever be. So you can sit here and call names on my live stream. That's fine. But all you've proved is that you're weak. That's all you've proved, is that you're weak and you're scared. That's all you've proved. All you've proved. All you've proved, my guy. Shout outs to Avid and hitting us with the $2 donations. It's so fitting. I feel like I'm adding to the pettiness. Music, Final Fantasy VII Victory Fanfare. It's all good, man. That's all good. You want to come here and call names? You can come here and call names. I'll invite you on to call me names to my face. Don't want to. Okay? Make a valid point, my guy. Final. Because I literally said nothing to him. He just came onto my chat and started calling me names. So, okay. Want to come onto my chat, call me names? That's fine. It's fine. Victory fanfare. Wait, hold up. The victory fanfare theme is too short, Avidin. Unless you want to do there's weird versions of it. I mean, I don't know. I'll just play this for a bit, I guess. Is that my victory over this fraud? We'll turn this down in a bit. You just wanted to trigger me? I'm not triggered at all. I'm actually fine. This is fantastic entertainment. We have 260 people watching. We have 260 people watching. We've got a ton of likes. This is my entertainment. I'm the one who, out of all this, guys, listen, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, greedy or anything like this, but this is my live stream. You guys have been generous. You guys have donated. You guys have donated over 30. I've made like $35 or something like this. So you guys have donated to my stream for entertainment. I make money after this because I put the post up. So I'm only benefiting from this. He is doing this for free. What does he make out of this? He makes zero. He makes zero. So you can trigger me all you want to. If he can try to trigger me all he wants to. I benefit from content on my channel. He gets nothing. So who's the smart person or not down here? So there you go. Shout out for the another donation. Upper Nimbus hit this with a $2 donation. She says, OJ, I'd love to join PE Arena. Sign up where? Yeah, PE Arena, dude. As long as you're Upper Nimbus, are you part of the Patreon, or if you're a sponsor, you can join up. So if you're a sponsor, then if I can give you a Discord link, or if you're a Patreon, I can give you a Discord link for that too. Just hit me up on Twitter. What's the point of from that? My point is this. He said somebody said, oh, he's just trying to trigger me. I said, I'm not triggered. I'm not triggered at all. This guy gains nothing. He's wasting his time. If you go to somebody's stream and intentionally try to trigger someone, you are wasting your time. Because that person who is streaming is going to benefit from entertainment. Like I said, I have 250 people watching this stream, which was more than the other streams which is actually higher than what I've had for pretty much all last week. I've had people donating to me. So it's entertainment. So he benefits nothing from trying to come onto a stream and trigger someone. Being a troll, you benefit nothing. So if he's trying to trigger me, or if he does, or whatever the case is, I'm fine. People have been gracious, have been very nice. You guys are watching. You guys are enjoying the content. And I benefit from this. He gets nothing from being a troll. Zero. So who's wasting their time? Who's the smart person here? Who's the dumbass? And who isn't? Think about that for a second, guys. Think about that. What does he make off of trolling? Zero. What do I make off of responding and providing you guys entertainment and content to shut his arguments down? Another donation. Shout out to Alton with the $1.99 donation through Super Chat, and says, winner, play the victory theme from Persona 5. Absolutely. I will play that for you, dude. We will play, we'll play this for about we'll go till 4 minutes on this one. Crazy, let's go. This is pretty entertaining. Exactly. I'm providing entertainment for you guys. Shout outs to Fairy Tiger with the $2 donation. And he says, $2 for the fun times. Put your dollars in your pockets. Player says, Pokemon at E3, yay or nay? Pokemon at E3. I think we're gonna get it before E3, guys. I think we're gonna get it before E3. Also, shout outs to Avidin upping his pledge. Did you up your pledge, Avidin? Shout outs to Avidin with the $5 pledge on Patreon. Thank you so much, Avidin. I appreciate that. Actually, Avidin, I have to pledge to your Patreon as well, dude. So I need to go do that too. Shout outs to Keenan as well. Keenan for the $2 donation through Super Chat, and he says, winner, play victory theme from Sonic Adventure 2. Thank you. I will do that. So we're gonna move over to that. Guys, give me your questions on Pokemon. Give me all your thoughts on Pokemon and everything, and I will talk about that more. We can move on from this. So thank you, Avidin, for the $2 donation and the repledge of $5 for Patreon. And that was Final Fantasy VII Victory Fanfare. I can see he said I'm adding to the pettiness because I got the victory. I see that, Avidin. Nice, nice. All right, so victory from Persona 5. You guys are continuing to add to the pettiness. Victory theme, Persona Persona 5. So trolls, I don't understand trolls. All you're doing is just helping the streamer out. And this now, if you're trolling me during a live stream, like when I'm playing a video game, obviously that's you know, I probably would have just ignored you. You know what I'm saying? But during like a debate, during a conversation like this, all you're doing is adding to the content. All you're doing is making things more entertaining for everyone. That's all you're doing. Like you're not you're not doing anything that's, oh, you're triggering him. You're not doing anything that's hurting me. All you're doing is helping me. People have just been donating like crazy afterwards and adding to that. So all you're doing is helping me. So you want to be a troll? Be my guest. All people are doing are just donating now. Like, so now you just wasted your time. You just wasted your time, my guy. You just completely wasted your time. So who's the idiot? Who is the dumbass now? I don't waste my time, my guy. I work. Shoutouts. Thank you for the Persona 5 victory theme. Culo! Shoutouts to Mr. Cabana with the $2 donation. Says Mr. Cabana, kick this culo, OJ. Let's go. Shoutouts to Mr. Cabana. Also, shoutouts to Switch to PC with the $5 donation. Says, wait, did I donate again? Oh, LOL. Good times, my guy. Let's go. Let's go. Shimmy? Yeah, they got my... It's all good, my guy. It's all good, God of Gaming. It's all good. It's good that you have a job. Good job, dude. Good job. Oh God, Scarlet, you didn't have to time him out. Do I think Let's Go Eevee/Pikachu is real? Yes, I do actually think Let's Go Eevee Pikachu is real. Shout out to Fear Taker with the $5 donation as well as Play Saga Frontier Victory. Absolutely. You guys are things. SoCar with the $2 donation says great stream, play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah, I actually think the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu is real, and I feel that it's gonna be revealed very soon, guys. I don't know when, I'm not sure, but I think it will be revealed. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu will be revealed before it'll be revealed by Wednesday. I'm giving it Wednesday or Thursday. It'll be earlier than that, guys. I don't know, like I said, I don't have any inside information. I don't know when, but I think it'll be revealed before that. Also, shout outs to Mama Mercy Gaming with a $4.21 donation. Yo, shout outs. It says, I hope you are having a good day, Hokage. I told you Pokemon might be before E3. Also, all three cheese on the stream so we can get a shimmy. So we're gonna get out. So are we gonna get our shimmy winning? Let's go. Yo, shimmy. OG, what do my sources say? The only source that I've said anything that has said anything to me is that Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go, all that stuff is real. I don't know the timing or anything, but we did have other people that have just came out and said that, yeah, they do feel that it's going to be revealed before the end of May. So I still feel that it's going to be revealed before the end of May. I still feel that, but I don't know the timing or anything like that, guys. I have no idea. So yeah, where is this? I don't know. I misplaced you guys' shimmy. The Uchiha shimmy. I don't know where it's at. I know all three of you guys are here, but when all my stuff, remember Mama Mercy when my PC completely, Windows 10 destroyed my PC update. I cannot find the shimmy, the Uchiha shimmy anymore. Yeah, I cannot find it. I don't know where it is in my computer. So some of the stuff got deleted, so I'm not sure where it's at. So I'll have to find it again, Mama Mercy. But yeah, shout outs to the Bloodline. All the Uchihas are here. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that. I know. I can't find it though, guys. I can't find it because my Windows 10 destroyed my PC, so I don't know where it's at. I will find it though. I'll find another one though, guys. Yo! Let's go, my boy. Go 816 hitting us with that ultimate sponsor hype. Let's go. We're gonna wait for it, those guys. Wait for it. Shoutouts, everyone. When you sponsor the Player Essence, not only have you seen the future, but the infinite Tsukiyomi will consume you all. Let's go. Thank you so much. The GOAT, my boy. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, the Elite Ninjas of Player Essence. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes. And of course, if you want access to the Discord, hit up any one of my mods. They'll be able to hook you up there, man, with that access. Or actually, no, I don't think they have access to the Discord like that. I will hook you with that. GOAT, I have you on Twitter. So just send me a message, tag me on Twitter. Just say, yo, OJ, you know, the GOAT, I sponsored. I'll get you the info on that, man. Get you into some of the PE arena that we have, because I know you're a pretty mean Mario Kart player. So, definitely, man. Good to have you sponsored. Thank you so much, man. And of course, emotes. Enjoy your emotes, my guy. What cartoon is that right hand thing from? Which one? This is from Naruto. This is from Naruto. All the stuff that's on here is all from Naruto. All right, so that was that theme, guys. Let's go. We got a lot of music to get into. So, are we still talking about Pokemon or what? We still talking about Pokemon? Let's see here. Okay, we've got the next one is Sonic Adventure. Is it Sonic Adventure 2? Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. Thank you, Keenan, for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Sonic Adventure 2. And that is the victory theme. All right, shoutouts. Oh, Switch Station pledged 10? I did not see that. I thought Switch Station was okay. So we upped his pledge. Okay, to a Jonin. Okay, shoutouts. It didn't pop up on my screen for some reason. It was supposed to pop up, but it didn't pop up, or at least I didn't see it. Maybe I didn't see it. So yeah, it probably popped up, but I didn't see it because I was looking at music. All right. The victory theme. Keenan, I do not know where this victory theme is for Sonic Adventure 2. It's very short. So, I don't know what you want me to play. I mean, there's just like this, like. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hold up. And then there's. No, that's not it either. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hollow. Appreciate that, man. And there's this one. Shout outs to Christopher with the $4 donation. He says Skyrim has literally been on everything. Came out 7 years ago. Then there's Doom. And consider that Bethesda needed Nintendo's help. They haven't given Nintendo anything for years. Capcom has provided much more support, objectively speaking. That's all I was trying to say. Bethesda is praised for not helping Nintendo throughout these years. Literally, Bethesda hasn't done anything on Nintendo systems. Look at what they're doing. Like, they are literally praised for that. Yo! Shout outs, Toby Lester. Let's go! My boy George! Shout outs! George hit us with a $15 donation. Says, OJ, this donation is for the domination of the trolls. You digitally smack them with the to the Shadow Realm. LOL, can you play Objective or Objection 2001 Project Cross Zone 2? Thanks. Absolutely. Thank you so much, George. Appreciate that. Bang, bang. Armadillo gang in the house. Make sure you check out my boy George. George, also plug your channel too, my boy. Seriously, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Newly grad. About to go there, be a master. About to be a master in what's that, 2-year program that you got going there? 2.5-year program? About to be a master. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. But thank you so much. Appreciate the $15 donation. Now, when you get your masters and you're making a lot more money, I expect, $150 donations like every single day, George. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you so much, George. I really do. You know good and well I appreciate the donation. And shout outs, man. Congrats, man. I know this is weird saying it, right? But I'm really proud of you, dude. As a person, as an individual, you doing what you're doing, you going to school, graduating, taking your education serious, getting your master's. That's awesome, man. And to do YouTube as well, to kind of get into that and just, do it for fun. That's cool, man. That's really cool. So shout outs, dude. All right, so I got more music to play. I've got Saga Frontier. Saga Frontier Victory. Oh gosh, you guys. Victory. So now that we're let's go away from subjectively speaking on my point. So let's go into my personal thoughts, guys, when it comes to Capcom versus Bethesda. Guys, in terms of the premise of what a lot of you guys' discussions are with the ports and stuff like that, like, I agree. Like, Bethesda, I do agree that Bethesda's definitely, like, their games are obviously more graphically intense. You know, they're more, they're more, more people need to, like, see that Bethesda has done more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see that. Like, I see what Bethesda's doing, and more people need to do what Bethesda's doing when it comes to their bigger games. I completely see that. Completely see that. So it is what it is. But I do see that. I do see you guys' point there. And God of Gaming, are you mad because I roasted you so much? Is that why you're sitting here and calling and getting racist? It's all good. G-Tab, get banned, my boy. Get banned. You say you got a job. I'll tell you something right now on God of Gaming. Since you want to sit here and call names and be racist, that's fine. Your words do not faze me, my guy. Your words do not faze me. You live at home with your mom. You are probably ugly as hell. So you want to talk about someone being a monkey, bro? Please. You probably look like someone's ass. So please, you're probably ugly. You probably got no girlfriend. You got no life, and you're a loser because you come to my stream and you be racist. What I've known from racists like you and people who come to my stream is that you guys are frauds, and you probably live at your home with your mom. You probably got a trash job too while you're at it. I mean, obviously you ain't doing anything important, because if you're doing something important, you'd be actually, worried about that, or you'd be too tired from your day to actually come to a stream and be racist. Nobody's successful. Nobody with a lot of money. Nobody that actually does something that's productive with their life goes online to streams with I have less than 40,000 subscribers to come and talk trash and be racist. It's okay. You're being racist and you're being dumb under the fact that you're an idiot, and you know what I'm saying, and you're a loser. You have failed at life. You have failed at life, and you being racist in a chat, you know what I'm saying, with less than 40,000, what are you doing wasting your time, my guy? You're a loser, and you always will be a loser, and you're a fraud, and you can't debate me one-on-one. So you sit back, type on your keyboard, and be racist. Remember, seriously, what my ass looks like, because you got destroyed, okay? You got destroyed, and you're a loser. Just let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in. So you can be racist all you want to. That's fine. But monkey man or not, what does it say that me, the monkey man, probably looks a lot better than you, because I'm in front of a camera and you're not. So a monkey looks better than you. So thank you. I appreciate that. So thank you. Really do appreciate that, my guy. Shout outs to Upper Nimbus hitting us with the sponsor. Yo, let's go, Upper Nimbus. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Remember, guys, when you sponsor the Player Essence, the infinite Tsukiyomi will consume you. Oh, let's go. Thank you so much, Upper Nimbus. Do appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have access to the emotes now. And of course, if you want access to P Arena, hit me up on Twitter. Link in the description below. Of course, he got bodied. Like I said, I don't have a problem dealing with racists, guys. Like, if someone says, oh, you're a monkey, I'm like, bro, you want to come online and show your face? I guarantee you I look better than you. I guarantee you any girlfriends that I've had look better than what you got. You probably don't got a girlfriend, because look at what you're doing. If you work, you're on your off time. You probably spending time with your girl instead of being here in my chat. You don't got a girlfriend. Of course you don't got a girlfriend, because you're probably a pencil-armed, nerdy idiot that's a loser that has nothing better to do than to come to streams and troll. You can't sit here and tell me somebody's a winner in life when they do that. No, you're not. Successful people don't do that. You got a job, but you probably flip burgers at Burger King. You probably flip burgers. You don't got anything significant. You're not doing anything significant with your life. Nobody trolls that has something significant to do in their life. Nobody trolls that does that. I struggled in my life, guys, when it comes to finances, when it comes to that. I have never spent a single bit of time trolling racism, someone else's stream, or just trolling in general. Never spent a single second going to somebody else's stream and trolling off of an opinion that person has to say. I've had disagreements. I've said, oh no, this is what I think. But trolling, never in my life, because I've never felt to waste my time. I'd rather be playing a game, hanging out with my girlfriend, whatever girlfriend I had at the time, working on my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But you're a loser, so this is what you do. So your racism does not trigger me. Does not trigger me. Be racist. That's fine. Yo, shoutouts. Shoutouts to my boy NX Revolution hitting us with a $15 donation. And he says, racists are horrible, sad people. Also, have 15, OJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, thank you to Alton hitting us with the $1.99 donation to Super Chat. Says, bro, you on fire today. Roasting fools today. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Upper Nimbus. Thank you, FJ, with the $4 donation. He says, hey, OJ, play Golden Sun Dark Dawn battle theme. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, guys. Guys, I don't get triggered by racists, guys. I really don't. It's really easy to roast a racist because most people who are racist, and like, especially on a chat like this, that don't have their face in front of the camera. I mean, like I said, I'm not worried about that. not worried about that. Because like I said, he can come on stream, and if he wants to come on stream, we can look at his face and see what he looks like. A monkey's about to look better than him. I'll tell him that right now. A monkey's about to look better than him. I think, who was that? I think Goku and Vegeta, they could turn into monkeys. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take it as a compliment. I like Goku and Vegeta, and they turn into monkeys too. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. We've got Project Cross Zone 2. Project Cross Zone 2. Let's see. Objection 2001. All right, here we go. Project Cross Zone 2. Thank you so much, George, once again for the $15 donation. Man, it is all jacked up on my end, the audio, dude. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. I think I did, actually. Oh, never mind. There we go. Let me just put this in my pocket. So thank you so much, George. Appreciate the donation. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, all of you guys. George, I really do appreciate FJ. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Yo. Agent C with the Toby Blaster. Let's go. $15 donation says Pokemon. JK, let's keep the fire burning. You guys, give me your thoughts on Pokemon. Let's go. Keep it going on Pokemon. Let's go. Give me your thoughts. Sorry, but I only drink Sony water. Thank you so much, Agent C. Hit us with that $15 donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Really do. Shoutouts to Mama Mercy with the $10 donation. Says Mama has no mercy for racist people. I am glad that this was my first ban hammer. Mama Mercy, shoutouts to Mama Mercy. Everyone give some love to Mama Mercy for striking that ban hammer. So thank you so much, Mama Mercy. I appreciate the $10 donation. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Itskiz says, player, since it will be announced this week. I'm hoping Thursday. Okay, so Thursday, that is the 31st. That's the last day. Okay. Maybe it's before that. We don't know. Just gotta see. 290 hours in Doom? Yo, that's a lot. Let's see. Your player since Pokemon Switch reveal this week. You believe? Yeah, I believe it's gonna be this week. I just don't know. I don't know exactly when. All right, take it easy, Jumpmon. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Fire Blast says, OJ, I want the announcement so bad. I hope it comes by the end of the month. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what everyone's kind of thinking. What do you guys think the rumors are true about the whole Pokemon Eevee and Let's Go and all that stuff? Do you guys think those are true or what? About the names, at least. Let's see here. What's the next? Golden Sun, Dark Dawn battle theme. Thank you guys for the donations, though. Thank you guys for the donations. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching. We've had over 200 people watching this stream the whole time. I really do appreciate that. But honestly, guys, seriously though, like I don't get triggered by it. I mean, like I've been dealing with racism when it comes to online forever. Like pretty much since the beginning. As soon as I've been dealing with racism forever. As soon as I got in front of a camera, I've been dealing with racism. So it's not like a big deal. It's like really, it's like okay, like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, obviously you say something about it, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh, you hurt my. It's like, if you're black in America, this is something that you deal with like pretty normally. I'm pretty sure most black people have dealt with the same thing, or even brown, like black, brown people a lot of people, that's minority, whatever the case is, you deal with it. So I've been conditioned at this point in my life, Dark Dawn theme. Okay. It's so normal at times. It's like, okay. All right, great. Racism. Let's go. All right. Best Nintendo YouTuber out there. Always got you, OJ. Thank you so much, Alton. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support. I just hope if there is a Pokemon Go integration that's not mandatory. I doubt it'll be mandatory. I hope the Pokemon announcement is before RGT comes back. Me too, man. I can't wait. I really do hope it's before he comes back, too. I really do hope it is. I really do hope it is. Cause no, you don't need a break, dude. You don't need a break. I have to roast RGT for going on vacation. You don't need a break, my guy. Man's been a full-time YouTuber for not even for that long. Sorry, RGT. No breaks around here, my guy. OJ hit the Toby with the burning sword. Let's go. Yeah, man. Alton, it just happens, right? It happens. It's all good. But you're used to it though. I mean, it's not cool, but like, what can you do? All you can do. It's not like you chose what color to be, right? Like, none of us chose. Like, it's like, oh, let me just do a jutsu. I didn't choose what color to be, so it's like nothing I can do. So it's like, when people are racist, it's like, okay. That picture of his was pretty bad. What picture are you talking about? Oh, thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that. Thank you. Evidence says I don't get breaks. Yeah, I know. I'm roasting RGT for his 1 video a day break. Stop it. Y'all can take this to RGT too. I'm gonna take it to one of his next time he live streams. I'm gonna be like, RGT, you have no business taking a vacation. I should have told him on the Spawncast. By the way, guys, I'm just joking with all this. For those who can't see that, me and RGT go way back. I've been working with RGT since like 2013. Let's see here. You think we should have already had a direct or delayed it after the leak just to throw people off? I don't think we should have already had one. I think it was already planned for a certain time. Yeah, Soul Toxin Gaming. You know what I'm saying? It just happens, my guy. Zach Brown become a mod. Yeah, man, Zach, we'll get you going at some point, dude. Just be patient. The RGT 85 picture. Yeah, I chose a really funny and bad picture on purpose. I did that. I chose the worst picture that I could find for RGT 85 on my video that I did. I literally chose the worst picture that I could find. Oh my gosh, I chose the worst one that I could find. I think that's it for music, right? That's it for music. Yeah, the Golden Sun Dark. Yeah, that's it for music. It could Jamal Joshua. It could, but I mean, it could just be like extra. Like, let's say you catch a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and then you can just transfer it to your Switch. I mean, that could be another thing that it does. We'll definitely get Zach Brown going. We'll get Zach Brown going. It'll be soon. All right, Avidin, take it easy, man. What did West G say? I didn't see it. Let me see what West G said. Racism makes me laugh. Being black is hard, but I wouldn't have it any other way. All races are amazing to me. Absolutely. I mean, what can you do? You just... I mean, I think everyone is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there's, like, a problem with anybody. I've never... And my parents, I mean, obviously my parents are 100%, African-American. My parents are from Nigeria. Like, they never raised me in that way to be like, okay, well, you're black, so you do this or you act like this. They just raised me as a person. You are a person. There are people with all different types of colors, And that's that. Everyone's a person. That's literally how I was raised. Like, everyone's a person. And my parents came from all black. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Nigeria. Like, it's like pretty much 99% black in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? So even they came over here with that thought process of everyone's just everyone, you know? So there is like, because like they came over here saying, okay, well, what can you do? Like, God or whatever you believe in, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, you know, being raised a Catholic, this is how we were made, and everyone is everyone. You love everyone, you know? So that was just how it is, and that's the values that I've taken. I've never looked at it as like, I need to be racist in this situation, or I need to say something racist to this person. Like, I've never ever done that in my life, and I don't understand why people do that. Like, you have no control. You have zero control over it. Now, you know, if you had control and if people were manipulating things, you know, normal control, we're not talking about skin bleachers and things like that. Your genetic DNA of what you are, because I know people are going to bring up Michael Jackson. I know people are going to bring up, but his DNA is still African American. There's nothing that Michael Jackson's DNA when he was alive, R.I.P., his DNA is still African American. Outward appearance is one thing, but his DNA, it was still African American DNA, you know, so there's nothing you can do. Shout outs to the GOAT with a $10 donation, and he says, keep up the GOAT work. Can you play some UN Squadron Boss 2, 42 seconds, and Project 4 Fortress? Absolutely. Also, shout outs to Fairy Tiger with the $5 donations. Missed my pledge. I think it's some time for some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 music. Oh, play Roaming the Waste. Did I miss that, dude? I'm sorry. You didn't have to do it again, dude. You could have just told me in the chat. Sorry about that, dude. Really sorry about that. Yeah, I must have missed. Did I miss it? Oh, I did. Wait, no, I saw one Saga Frontier, and then you probably did another one. Okay, yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that, Fairy Tiger. Okay, let me go ahead and play Fairy Tigers first, because I did miss it, so sorry about that. And if you have another one, I'll play another one if you want. Don't donate again, Fairy Tiger. I'll just play another one. I'll extend this live stream, guys, because obviously this is going to go over 2 hours. We have music to play, so I'll extend it. It's 5 o'clock, or 5 o'clock where I'm at, so we're good. So the Chronicles 2... Roaming. Although I'm very worried about putting this live stream to public afterwards, because I cussed way too much in this live stream. I cussed way too much in this live stream, and I'm not really happy with myself. Sorry to my family members, everyone, my family who's watching. Terribly sorry about that. I don't cuss like this. You guys know that, but sometimes people say things, so then I say things back, and but yeah, you guys know I don't speak like this normally, so terribly sorry. Everyone's watching. Obviously, my channel is PG, and I hold you guys to that, so it seems hypocritical of me to do that, and then hold you guys to that as well. So terribly sorry about that, guys. I'll try not to make sure it happens again. Really sorry about that. Really, honestly, I'm sorry about that. I'll actually I'll have to do something to make it up. Maybe like a eShop code or something like that. Roaming the Waste. All right. Okay, so we'll play that. All right. Shout outs to. How does it sound, guys? Also, shout outs to 2 donated with $5. He says, keep doing you, bro. You're already destroying statistics and stereotypes with your life on a daily basis. Keep being the great person you are, despite the incompetency of those terrified to live as free as you do. No music, just donating. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I do live pretty free. And especially after some personal, like I said, guys, I had some personal stuff happen, which opened up a lot more free time. So yeah, man, I've probably, mentally speaking wise, guys, like this is the best. This is the most. I still have worries. I still have stuff that I'm worried about, but stability wise and mental wise, this is the best that I've ever been probably in my life. And I'm not like in my adult life, not when I was a kid. When I was a kid, you were carefree, but you couldn't get anything that you want. At this point, stability wise, I'm good. I mean, obviously I don't have a ton of money, but I have enough money to pay my bills and have a little bit left over and take care of my daughter. So I have a house. I have my own house, which is good. That I own. I don't rent. I own it. So stability-wise, everything's good. Mentally-wise, this is the best that I've ever felt in my life. Mentally and physically, best I've ever been. In college, I had all sorts of worries. Like, oh my god, college was trash, dude. I actually did not like. I mean, I liked college, but I did not like college at all. So there was some really bad things about college for me. Football being one of them. Football was just I got treated like trash during football. Like I got locked in a locker for freaking 3 hours, and I got kicked off the team, or I got sent home and kicked off for the last 2 games because I got locked in a locker. It was my fault that I got locked in a locker. I literally got punched in the face, got punched in the stomach against my will. I'm fighting back. And these guys threw me in a locker, locked the locker because I was that small. They locked because we had these big old huge lockers. Threw me in there, locked me in there, and I didn't come to practice because I was locked in the locker and I'm banging on the locker and nobody's there. And I got freaking sent home and kicked off the team because I was late to practice because I was a walk-on my first year. It's like, what the heck, man? Shout outs to Edward Cologne hitting us with a $10 donation. He says, Mr. Cabana, tell the homie racist de mierda. Screw him, boy. Yeah, man. Seriously, the racists can die. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 donation, Edward. Or sorry, Mr. Cabana. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. The fact that you're even able to own your own home here in Cali is impressive enough. Don't gotta prove anything to me. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. But yeah, man. Yeah, I do live in a cheaper area of California, though. One little caveat is I do live in a pretty cheap area of California, though. Like in terms of just like houses compared to like let's say San Francisco or Los Angeles, obviously it's a lot more expensive there. So you think you can take me? You think you can take me? Don't forget me. Don't forget me. All right, so let's go ahead and play the GOATs stuff here. So UN Squadron. I don't even know what that game is. Boss 2. It's 42 seconds. Is this it? Okay. Yo, OJ, what's the double standard? Are we going all the way back to that? The double standard is basically you have two companies, Capcom and you have Bethesda. You got one company who is making games, a lot more games for the system. You got another company who's making way less. One company's praised because of whatever bias that they have or whatever type of quality, whatever you want to put into the game. Even though the company does the same bad business or downloading extra, even though you buy a physical cart, one company's praised and it's okay, while the other company is completely destroyed for it. So like I said, I've heard, I know, guys. I know in terms of the, you know, Capcom, the games are smaller. They should be able to fit on a cart, blah, blah, blah. I know all that. All I'm saying, just basically, they do the same thing. That's all I'm saying. They do the same thing. I don't care about what the size of the game is. I don't care about how much they spend. I don't care about all that. All I care about is the end result. And the end result is Bethesda does the same thing Capcom's doing. So, there you go. Let's see here. And the second one is Project Fortress? What is that? Oh, is that from the same game? Okay. UN Squadron. There you go. Hamad says, OJ, Octopath Traveler coming in June or July? It's coming July. Mid-July. What's your most wanted feature for Pokemon Switch? Just really good online. Really good online. Hayden, thank you. I appreciate that. Says I'm the epitome of a hardworking American dreamer. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Although, oh yeah, no, never mind. Dreamer, I don't think you're talking about, like, there's a definition of dreamer, but I don't think you were putting it in the context of what a dreamer is or what Americans say a dreamer is. It's just like a dreamer as in the American dream. I think that's what you were thinking about. Okay. Let's say I don't want to take the credit for being a dreamer when I'm not, you know. I'm not a dreamer. I'm not a dreamer at all. So yeah. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm not. So I don't want to take the credit for that. The American definition of what people are calling dreamers here in America. Shoutouts to Switch Station. I heard that you upped your pledge, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate the up on the pledge here. Let me see. I think it says that, does it? Or I don't know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Either way, thank you. I appreciate your help and you just coming out to the stream. Anyway. Regardless. Oh my gosh, my audio's messing up. Okay, there we go. I think that's good now. Alright, so do you guys have any questions? If you guys have any questions, I'll answer questions for the next 20-30 minutes when we wrap this one up. Capcom game, OJ. What do you mean by Capcom game, OJ? Is it the wrong music? The goat? Go 816. Is it the wrong music? Let me know. I'll play the right music. Although this music's actually pretty lit. Oh, is this Capcom music? Did Capcom make this game? Oh, you're right. Capcom did make this game. I've never played it. Yeah, Capcom did make this game. This is lit music, dude. Player says, do you think the Pokemon Let's Go will have Pikachu / Eevee will have the original 150? Yeah, I do think it'll be the original 150. Although I do think there's gonna be more Pokemon there. I don't even want to touch that argument anymore. I got kind of bodied, dude. I'm not even gonna touch that argument. So yeah, I do think that it will be the original 150, but I personally think that there will be more. A lot more, all of them. 5,000 Pokemans. 5,005. There's gonna be so many new Pokemans. You're gonna be able to have so many combinations, guys. I just have to say this. So. Oh man. All right, take it easy, Sean Diamond. Thanks for coming out. Elite Ninja Sean Diamond. Thanks for being here, man. You want FFA built into the new Pokemon? What is that? What is FFA? Players' most wanted game of June. Ease 8, Lacrimosa of Dana, and Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis are my two most wanted. Maze Kid says, player, since how long till cartridges become affordable for other developers if they had to take a guess for the Switch? Years. Like maybe even into the next iteration, whatever the next Switch is. Maybe in years and years. This is the foundation for the future. Years. Like 5 years, maybe 6 years. This is the foundation where it's like the Blu-ray foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like Blu-rays were more expensive than regular DVD discs, you know? But developers just kind of like ate the cost. Some of them did, but there was a lot of storage. It's like Nintendo's version of introducing Blu-ray. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously Blu-ray can hold a lot more and it's a lot more friendly to what third-party developers want to do. But in terms of what Nintendo wants to do, cartridges are more friendly. And in terms of what some developers want to do, because they can just make one game, like, and not have to, you know, like make a portable version, make a console version. So for people who are portable developers, Switch is amazing. But this is like Nintendo's iteration of that. Like you just gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Some games didn't come to PS3 or, you know, were hobbled on PS3 because of the issues, you know, of Blu-ray, just like price and things like that. So I think this is Nintendo's weirder, different type of version of that. So I think it's not going to be this generation. I think it's going to be next generation, like next iteration or generation. The next time Nintendo says, okay, we have this, and this is what we've done with the cartridge sizes, and this is what we're going to do. So I think it's not going to be till then, which is going to be years. This is, like I said, the foundation, the base of what's to come, you know. Shout outs to Upper Nimbus with the $2 donation to Super Chat. It says, just send a tweet. Do you use Discord or voice chat? Upper Nimbus? Yeah. Sorry, somebody cool sent me a message. Okay. You sent me a tweet, so let me see your tweet here. What's your tweet say, dude? Okay, so let me get you guys the Discord link right now so I don't forget. Streamlabs OBS beta. Okay. Okay, so all right, so I'm sending you a message right now. You guys keep those questions coming, and I'll answer all of you guys' questions. CEO of greatness. You probably have the best Twitter username ever, dude. All right, I just sent you that. And Upper Nimbus? Let me see your tweet, dude, and I'll send you a link right now. Thank you, the GOAT, man. Appreciate that. I don't see your tweet here. I'm done with this whole Capcom versus Bethesda thing. You got people sending me messages on Twitter. I'm done. Done. Upper Nimbus, I didn't see your tweet, dude. I didn't see your tweet. Shout out to Sokar. So send me another tweet, Upper Nimbus. With the two little initiatives, play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 music. Absolutely. I will play that for you. We got to keep this live. We might have to keep this live stream going even further, guys, because I think I'm having a little bit too much fun. You guys, I got to get you guys Discord links now and everything. I can't find people's stuff. Counterattack. Wasn't I already supposed to play that? I think I was already supposed to play that. I'm getting... All right, let me see here. Free for all. Okay. OJ, Google. What are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Chrono Giga and listen to the mashup. Okay. Okay. Send me a link. Crossover player since cheap. Capcom cheap. What? Or Marvel and DC crossover. Oh, shout outs to Marvel and DC crossover for the subscription. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you joining the village. Capcom cheap. Yeah, Capcom's cheap. Lots of third-party developers are cheap when it comes to Nintendo. This is no surprise. Questions are, how excited are you for Mario Tennis Aces demo this weekend? It's a demo, so like 7 out of 10. 4 days away from Mario Tennis demo? Yeah, man. Can you guys hear it just fine? Any thoughts on BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle? Yeah, I have lots of thoughts. I think it's a really good game, and I'm definitely going to be picking it up. So I did a lot of Let's Plays on it, so it was really good. I like Noelle, I like Ruby. I think it's good. And man, my glasses need to get here, guys, because this eye is twitching, and I really need those glasses. They're coming tomorrow in the mail. Like, I spend way too much time in front of the camera and in front of lights. My eye is going crazy. My eyesight's going to go out by the time that I'm 40 if I keep it up. I really need those glasses, guys. So yeah, probably from Wednesday on, guys, I'm going to be wearing these glasses with the yellow tint. I'm not trying to do it to like make some type of fashion statement, but I literally need to save my eyes, guys, because this eye is twitching way too much. Let's see. Thoughts on Splatoon 2 hackers? Yeah, Sergio, I talked about this in one of my videos. I don't like it. I think it's trash, but what can you do? You know. Is Sony making a portable hybrid console? John Codera has been talking about portable gaming lately. He hasn't really been talking about portable gaming. He hasn't really been talking about any portable gaming in any real sense. He's just been saying, oh yeah, he's just giving you a corporate answer for it. But no, I don't think they're going to make anything. You need the OST? Yeah, man, the OST's lit. 7 out of 10, too much tennis rackets. Yeah. Can you check my Twitter? Check my Twitter again. Okay. What do you guys got for me? Alright. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon? Yeah, I can play that for you. No problem. No problem, Scarlet. Couple more days till cross tag battle. Although I will say this, guys. I will say this. Things might get a little crazy. Things might get a little crazy this week. I'll just leave it at that. Things could get a little crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but things could get a little crazy this week. I mean soon. I mean, who knows? I mean, like, but things could get a little crazy. A little crazy. We love you even if you had something wrong with you. Your personality is beautiful. Thank you, Scarlet. So yeah, like I said, I just gotta wear some eyeglasses, guys. It's just gonna be some gamer shades, you know, with the yellow tint. So I just gotta wear those when I do my live streams and when I do my videos and editing and stuff. Just because this eye's about to go out if I don't do something. Like Pokemon related? I have no idea. I don't know. I just know that things might get a little crazy. I have no idea what it is though. OJ, your eyes are tripping. Just this eye. Beer smoker. We will send out the shadow clones or the Ambu for you, OJ, if you need us to. Yeah, man. Wallet is gonna be empty by the end of this month. Yeah, man. Everyone's wallets. Is it Mother? Is it Mother? Ready? Give us Mother 3. Quantum Elsa's Blaze player since Will we get to see Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle in P Arena this weekend? I don't know about this weekend, but definitely. Like, we'll definitely do it. I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend. OJ, you fraud! Tell us what you know, gosh darn it. Oh man, dude, did you? Why with the fraud talk though? Did you have to call me a fraud? Shoutouts to Velvet. Hit us with the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon stage 3 music requests. Shoutouts, thank you so much, appreciate that. And Velvet did donate last time, guys. If you guys were wondering, oh, well, her name didn't pop up. She did donate last time, and I couldn't play the song that she wanted, so she had a nice little freebie. So we're not really freebie, but she had one that she wanted to do, so I'm playing it for her. Let's see here. Crazy Pokemon? I don't know if it's gonna be Pokemon, guys. I don't know if it's gonna be Pokemon. All I know is, like I said, things. I don't know if it's gonna get. I think things can get crazy. I'm not 100% sure, but I think things can get crazy. I'm not really sure what it's gonna be though. I don't really know. Ah, thank you, Dragon Lady Gaming. I appreciate your videos. I watch all your live streams and your videos, by the way, Dragon Lady. Whenever you do anything, I watch them. I like the. I'm a lurker because I'm always editing. I edit 9 hours a day, 3 videos a day. So I'm always editing. So I'm always lurking on you guys' videos. By the way, I just can't talk because I'm editing. Hey, no problem, Scarlett. Thank you so much. I appreciate I appreciate everything that you do for the village. Player since Pokken and Mario Kart 8 or Rocket League. Probably gonna be Mario Kart 8 and something else. Maybe Pokken. Maybe Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle if enough people have it. OJ, only I can call you OJ a fraud. No, you can't call me a fraud either. I'm a real fan. OJ, what happened to your headphones? My headphones are in the living room, but the reason why I don't wear my headphones anymore is because I don't want anything over my hair, because I'm always wearing like different hair product, like to grow back my hair, Rogaine, and like my hair thickening coconut cream that I wear, so I don't want anything over my head. So I got earbuds instead. Player, since download Flux, it will help your eyes when you use PC. Yeah, but the thing about it, it's not only I mean, I might do that, but it's not only just my PC screen. It's the lights, because in order to make the production that I do, I'm always like there's always bright lights flashing, you know, like lights, you know. So it's a combination of the screen and the lights, and you know. But yeah, I will definitely look into that too, though. If I have the shades, I have that. You know, I think that will help, you know, whatever you're saying, and the shades, that will really help a lot. You know? Pirate Essence, Shinobu, wearing the eye patch, yeah. Yeah, man. You didn't have to edit. You didn't have to censor Monkey Man. Oh, man. Hey, dude, you're funny. Is it Bethesda with a new game for the Switch? No. I don't think so, at least. When do you think Dragon Quest XI will come to the NS? 2019. God Newsland said, OJ, so now you can do the lazy eye from the movie If Evil Goes West. Yeah, man. One of these days. Player, since my hair is longer than a lot of girls, dude, you gotta get on my level. Yeah, I know, man. I can't, actually, to be honest, dude, I can't grow my hair out as long as that anymore. So I can never grow my hair out as long as yours. So I can never grow my hair out. Like, the longest my hair's ever been is like maybe like right here. Maybe that's the longest it's ever been. Like maybe almost to my shoulders. That's the longest it's ever been. I can't grow it any longer than that. And now at this point, I can't grow it any longer than pretty much this that I have right now, for the most part. So. This track is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Stage 3, The Brilliant Void. Still waiting for that release date for Dark Souls. Yeah, it's coming though, guys. Just be patient. Tom Lannis's player, since when do you think the next Xenoblade is out? Not until at least like 2020. Dark Souls Amiibo. I think there's gonna be like the Praise the Sun thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think there's gonna be that. So. Mr. Cabana. Your life will be complete if they give me a version of Gauntlet or give me Vault Boy for Smash. What? Vault Boy? What? It's Mama Mercy. It's only for YouTube sponsors that get emotes because there's no way for me to link my Patreon to my YouTube in order to give people who Patreon pledge $5 or more access to emotes, since they do different, like money wise. Patreon and YouTube aren't connected like that. And the only reason why that I can actually see people from Patreon pledge and stuff is because I have Streamlabs OBS, which connects my YouTube and my Patreon. Not because of anything Patreon or anything YouTube does. It's because of Streamlabs OBS that just connects and lets notifications. So unfortunately, I can't even give people access to emotes like myself. Like they literally have to go through YouTube system. So, or otherwise, I'd give people $5 and up access to emotes as well, but I just can't. I like Diablo more than Gauntlet, but yeah, Gauntlet would be cool though. Upper Nimbus. Shout out to Elite Ninja Upper Nimbus. And he says, player, since it was a public tweet, wasn't able to DM you. And what's the Discord group? Okay, it was, yeah, but did you tag me in that tweet? Because I didn't see you tag me. Did you tag? Okay, see, now I see you. Let's go. What's up, Upper Nimbus? Hey, cool picture of yourself, dude. All right, man. I'm gonna send you the link right now, dude. All right, it's in your. Thanks, man. I appreciate the play or appreciate the support, and your Discord link is there in your inbox on Twitter. John Shepard says, I never owned a 3DS before. Which one should I get? When should I get it? Black Friday? I don't know if you should even buy a 3DS at this point, unless you really want to play something on, like, unless you really want to play those games. I mean, I think that money could go towards Switch games, to be honest, because there's gonna be a lot of Switch games, guys. A lot of Switch games that you might want. So, I mean, I don't know if you should even buy one, to be honest. But, yeah, wait till Black Friday. If you're gonna buy one, wait till Black Friday. I mean, if you've waited this long, then you might as well wait longer, right? Hey, no problem, Upper Nimbus. Thank you so much for the support, my guy. Let's see here. Donald Anderson says, Parsons, do you think they'll make a Switch dedicated WarioWare game? I think eventually, maybe even if it's like an eShop game, yeah. You know, the one thing about 3DS up-res ports to the Switch, those are really hard to do, so I don't know how much of those we're gonna get. It's pretty much, you have to do pretty much a remake, you know. It can be done, but it's tough. Your wallet's not gonna be ready, yeah, man. Yeah, did they get more of those amiibos though? Did they get more? I'm not sure if they got more. I don't. I know something about Pokemon, guys. I don't. I might or I might not. I'm not really sure. But what I do know is that I don't know. What I do know is that I don't know. I need Bravely Default HD now. Or how about Bravely Default 3 on the Switch? How about that? Who you got winning the Smash Invitational? Zero. Or it's. I think it's gonna be a Smash 4 player. So I got Zero winning. Or okay, I'll pick two. If it's a Smash player, it'll be Zero. If it's a Melee player, it'll be Plup. So there you go. He's the Hokage. He will share knowledge when he deems appropriate. Player, since you are a bad liar. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, dude. Mr. Nicholas says, player, since all we know is that you know something, but of course you're teasing us just to make us go crazy. Oh no. That's all I can say is oh no. That's all I can say is oh no. The funny thing is that it's not supposed to be a sexy voice. There was this guy in high school, man, and named Brandon, and my dude used to always overreact to everything. Big old tall black dude. He wasn't. I mean, he was there, but but like once like. Oh my gosh. One time this dude had a friend that went to a different school. And his friend didn't like us. Me and my team, like we would hang out with Brandon. And his friend didn't like us. And he got our number somehow and he started calling and threatening us when we were at school. And I was like, "Oh, I'll kick your beep, blah blah blah." I was talking back to him. And then Brandon was like, when Brandon heard about this, he was like, "My friends are fighting." Oh no. And that's where I got that from. He used to always go, "Oh no," like Home Alone, like, like, ooh, like it was like a Home Alone, and like it was like, "Oh no." He used to go like, he used to like wiggle his face, like, "Oh no." He's like overreact to everything. So that's why I know. I don't think I told you guys the full story with that, but that's basically where it came from. Like one time, he was like we were playing like hide and seek, and like at lunch. Like this is in high school. Obviously, like I said, he's not all there, but we were still friends with him. And we were playing hide and seek, and he couldn't find us. And he was like, "I just can't find anybody." Oh no! Like he said it super. He said it like super loud. Like everybody just like looked at him, like because everyone was at lunch and everybody just looked at him. I was like, "Dude, Brandon, chill. We're right here, dude." Like he was like, "Oh no!" He like went crazy. Oh my god! So that's essentially where I got it from. All of his own. I was like, one time he was like drinking some milk. And like he spilled it, and he was like, "Oh no!" We were just like, "Dude, it was like a little bit of milk." Like he was like, "Oh no!" Like everything he did, anything that went wrong, oh no! Like it was, what oh no was happening. So, when your ex calls your phone, oh no! Oh no! I'm dead. Oh, Jay, you have a super great memory, my dude. I have good memory on funny things. Like that was super funny. Like that was something we always did. Like we always be like, "Hey, Brandon," and he'd be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Oh no!" I'd be like, "Oh no!" Like we would just do that. And he'd be like, "Stop playing around, guys." I'm like, "All right, we'll stop playing around." So I remember one time, like I did it. Like not even like I remember it was like a football game, and like I forgot what play it was, but I was running like a route. I ran like an angle route, and I got like hit really hard, and like I was like in my head, I was like, "Oh no!" Like I kind of like said it too. I was like, "Ow!" I got rocked, and I was on the ground like, "Oh no! Should I stay up or should I get up or should I just stay down?" I was like, maybe I should just stay down. People says I'm crying. When you run out of Sony water. Oh no. Nearly spilled my soda. Oh no. I secretly hired OJ to work on a new Pokemon game. Oh no. You guys don't want me working on a Pokemon game. Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. You have Mythra and Pyra in that game. When you get bodied. Oh no. Please, my sides. Oh no, your sides. Instant meme, I know. Instant meme. It was memes before memes were even a thing. Well, no, memes were a thing back then. They just weren't as widespread as they are now. Because remember, guys, this was high school. So for me, high school was 2000. This was 2001 through 2005. But this was 2003. So this was before Twitter. This was before YouTube. This was before Instagram. This was before all these different social. This was like when Facebook, not even Facebook. This was even kind of before Facebook got going. This was like MySpace, you know? So really the only, and even then MySpace was still new. So there was no way to really share like the memes like you would like do in today's day. All you had was like, you had social media, like you can exchange, like you had message boards and you had the beginnings of MySpace. So you had that, but really everyone on MySpace was just like, they weren't sharing memes really. So yeah, the good old days. The good old days. Yeah, man. Exactly. When you wanted a meme on a, like when you wanted to see a meme, you went to somewhere and had to buy it. You had to buy it on a shirt if you wanted a meme. And even then, it was only the most popular memes. It wouldn't be memes that you would make up. I mean, people have literally made up stuff like, you know, like dollars in your pockets for me. And people have sent me all sorts of crazy stuff that they've made up, like Toby memes that I made, like Toby. Like I can make memes out of anything, you know, at this point. Like I can make a whole channel based around memes. I got me doing Streamlabs shimmying and like all sorts of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like now it's a lot easier to take a meme and like push it even to your own group. But back then it was just like a local thing with memes. It wasn't like out there like it is now. Star Retro working on a Star Fox game. The internet goes, oh no. What? Scarlet? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Scarlet. Yeah, half the kids probably don't know what MySpace is. I know, man. Oh my gosh, Hot Topic. Yeah, I know. George, you're probably like, probably walked into Hot Topic. You're a baby going into Hot Topic back then, my guy. MySpace, LOL. I know, man. BC before cell. No, it wasn't before cell. It was before cell phones. No, actually, at that time, cell phones started becoming to the point to where you could get like kids started getting cell phones. Really, in my day, kids started getting brick cell phones. Because I remember I grew up with kids getting cell phones, so I was the first generation of kids to actually get affordable cell phones in that time frame, which would be the late 90s, early 2000s, where kids like they get these little brick Nokia phones. Those were the type of phones where kids actually started being able to afford, or your parent would get you a phone. Was the late 90s, early 2000s. Before that, kids didn't get phones before that, unless you were super rich. But even then, you had nobody to call because nobody else had a phone like that, you know. So people had pagers. So it wasn't until then, like I said, I was the first generation to actually get those type of phones. Like I remember when kids started showing up with little brick phones, and that was late 90s, 99, 2000 when kids started showing up with that. And then when I was in high school, it evolved into sidekicks. Like high school and college was sidekicks. So like you had those things that flipped out, like whoosh, and like you can type, like you have like the keyboard, you have that. I got a little flip phone when I was in my junior year when I could afford it. Although kids were getting phones in high school, like 2001, 2002, kids were getting like better phones, like the quality of phones were getting better and better. But yeah, I got a flip phone then, and then there used to be this phone, like a music phone. Those were popular too, before like that, like iPhone and all that. It was called like the chocolate. It was like a little black phone with red buttons from Verizon, and it was called the chocolate. And you can like, it was like a completely like music based phone. It was really good at playing music and all that, and I really wanted that phone. So I remember I bought that phone. That phone was a piece of crap. It was it was like, I mean, it was crappy. It broke. I had two of them break on me. They were horrible. Like Verizon doesn't sell them anymore, but there used to be those music phones. They're kind of like iPods and a phone put together. So there are those. That's what I got when I got a little bit of money. So yeah. Flip phone. DSP, the king of memes. Yeah, shout out to Will Bucker. What's up, Will? How's it going, Elite Ninja Will Bucker? Flop phone? Flown? Oh, no. I thought I was cool with that stupid flip phone. Yeah, man, me too, dude. I'd be like, I wouldn't even be talking to nobody. I'd just be like, yeah. I wasn't even talking to nobody, but it looked cool. I'd just be like, I wasn't even texting nobody, but it looked cool. Oh man, a Zanga? What was it? Jenga? What'd you have, my guy? My man had a Jenga? A Zanga? What was that? Oh man, my guy's phone was like playing Jenga, dude. What was that? Congrats, OJ. You got a phone with the PS. Where's the stamp? Yo. Oh no. You know what the funny thing is? One of my flip phones, actually, I remember I went on a vacation with one of my ex-girlfriends. We went to Pismo Beach, and her family, and like, dude, that was the worst vacation ever, man. And it was horrible. And well, not the worst ever, but it was bad. And you know what made things even worse? Like, I was using the restroom and my flip phone fell in there, and I was like, oh, no, I just like, I was like, the phone was right. I had the phone, and it just like slipped out of my hand. I was like, no, and like I hit it up, like I was like, ah, and then it fell, and just, everything just went downhill from there, and it broke. So that's what happened to that one flip phone that I had. I know, man, dude. Like, it was horrible. It was horrible. When your game gets under investigation for exploited microtransactions, ow. The internet is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment. No. I know, they call me Butterfingers on vacation, my guy, dude. It was. All I gotta say, it wasn't good. All I gotta say is it wasn't good. It was not good after that. Not only was my phone broke because, well, there was, not only did that happen, but there was a mess too that I had to clean up. So, yeah, it wasn't good, dude. It wasn't good. I don't know. So that was the end of my flip phone days, because that was the last one that I got. Then I got the chocolate after that. Yeah, then I got the chocolate after that, and then I got like a BlackBerry. And then after the BlackBerry, I started getting smartphones. So then I moved my way up to what we have now, which is just the normal, Samsung Galaxy type of phone. So when OJ gets hit with another Windows update, oh no, seriously, man, like none of that. I'm not having any of that business. I actually blocked Windows updates on my phone, on my computer. I blocked them, man. I blocked him. Are the good old Star Trek phone? What? What are you talking about? Star Trek phone? What is that? What are you talking about, my guy? All right, we've been going for an hour and a half. Oh yeah, man. If you had dude, Soul Toxin Gaming, dude. If you had a freaking sidekick, you were so cool. Only the cool. I never had a sidekick. Only the cool kids had a sidekick. If you had one, you were cool, because you just went you flipped, and it would go like it would be like it was so cool. You'd be like, yeah, man. I was just doing all these crazy things, and I used to just look at it like, how can I get one of those without actually spending money though? And that was impossible, so I never had one. Oh yeah, then the Razor. Yeah, the Razor was kind of cool. It was like that thin phone, flip phone. Look how thin this phone is. It was like a little tiny phone. It was like like a sliver of paper. It's such a slim phone. You're cool if you had a Razor. Where's my Razor? I remember my friend Cameron, he got a Razor, dude. He was like, yeah, man, I got a Razor. I'm like, oh yeah, man, Razor, cool. I was looking at my old flip phone. I was like, man, this phone doesn't look cool compared to that. Let's oh man. Remember OJ, your Power Ranger tweet? You totally came through today with those toys. Yeah, man. Like the Black Ranger. Start doing my little jig. Let's go. I encourage that type of stuff. Like the Black Ranger being black, people talk about that being racist. I don't think it's racist at all. I encourage that. I encourage more people to do that. I want the next Power Ranger, the Black Ranger needs to be black. No, none of this. The black guy is the Blue Ranger. I don't like that. Billy is the nerd. Well, now they just have the spirits of the Rangers, right? So no, I want the Black Ranger to be a black guy. I don't think they should stop changing it up. The Black Ranger should be black. If you talk to Walter Scott, like he doesn't think it's racist, but other people think it is. But I don't think. I mean, I think it was like just expected, right? I think it was just like, okay, well, he's the Black Ranger. Like it's almost like that. Like what's that show? Like Black Panther, or not show, but movie. It's like, okay, well, what do you expect from the Black Panther? You know what I'm saying? Or it's like Black Lightning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's kind of like, it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like, what do you expect? So. Bubsy and Smash. Did I say Did I say something different? Did I say? I know I said Walter, right? Did I mess up his name? I know I said Walter, right? Walter or whatever his name was. Yeah, Walter. He still looks great, by the way. Have you guys seen the Black Ranger, the original Black Ranger in today's day? My guy still looks young. He looks super young. Belk Ranger? What? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Because it wasn't just, that's the thing, Scarlett. It wasn't just the Black Ranger. It was also the Yellow Ranger. What? Yellow? You know what I'm saying? So Asian, so it was also that too. So it wasn't just the black guy, Yeah, it wasn't just the black guy. So, but it's one of those things to where back then you didn't think of it that way. At least I know I didn't. I didn't think of it that way. I didn't, but maybe other people did, but I didn't. Overhyped is that's subjective. Some people thought that Black Panther was a really good movie. Some people didn't. It's subjective. It's a movie. I just thought it was cool. I just loved the Power Rangers. When I was a kid, I was a super Power Rangers. I watched the whole series day by day. Like from the very first episode all the way to the last one of the original series. I watched every single episode as a kid. So I love the Power Rangers, the old school Power Rangers. I can still watch that stuff today. Twitch had a marathon of the Power Rangers, and I watched the whole first season again on Twitch when I was editing and stuff. I'd watch the whole first season, so it was great. I don't know why people get overhyped for movies exactly. I'm not exactly sure why people get overhyped for movies. It's a movie, so. All right, take it easy, Keenan. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Oh yeah, R.I.P. to the Yellow Ranger, by the way, guys. The original Yellow Ranger, she passed away a while ago. I don't get overhyped for movies. So when I watch a movie, it's not like for example, like some people were trying to overhype like Power Rangers, like the new Power Rangers movie, and I watched it the other day, and I was just like, all right, this is okay, but it's like I saw people getting super hyped for that movie, like, oh, the original Power, I'm gonna go see it, and then that movie came out, and I was just like, meh, 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 meh. Meh. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video, guys, or for this live stream. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 44 minutes. So I do appreciate all of you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna have this live stream on replay, guys, because I cursed way too much. So I might have it on replay. I might not. I might. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm just gonna put like a disclaimer in the comment section, like sorry for cursing so much, and I'll do something to make up for it. Like I'll do like an extra live. I'll do like an extra live stream or something like that to make up for it, guys. And I'll probably donate to a charity. I'll donate to a charity as well. So once I get the specifics of all that, I'll donate to a charity, and I will make it up with a live stream. So maybe I'll do some humble. How about this? Next time if there's a good humble bundle for Nintendo, I'll do the humble bundle. I'll give away the games, and I'll have an extra live stream. How about that? Because I cussed way too much, and I'm actually not happy with myself with how much I actually cursed. Usually I don't let myself curse that much, but that today was just kind of did it a little bit more. So humble bundle, once there's good Nintendo games on the humble bundle, hopefully there's like a good Switch bundle maybe later this year, and I will give away all of those games, and I will have an extra live stream for you guys. So good. So yeah, sounds good. All right, so thank you guys so much. I do appreciate all of you guys being here. Make sure you guys check out my videos. I actually had a pretty cool video that I did. And guys, don't leave yet because we're going to raid somebody. Don't leave yet because we're going to raid somebody. But I had 2 really good videos today. I had a video on Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet potentially coming to the Switch. And I also had a video on a budget custom robo called Mecha Storm. So make sure you guys check out my videos. Those are both up on the channel. My Sword Art Online video, I think that should have more views. It only has 2.8 thousand views. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. My budget custom robo has over 1,000 views, so thank you guys. I appreciate that. So check out those videos if you haven't done it yet. That's about over 30 minutes of entertainment today, including this. This is like over almost 6 hours of entertainment today. So a lot of cool stuff for you guys. look forward, and also look forward to the giveaway for my $5 eShop card. If you are, make sure you write a comment. If you haven't seen my Pokemon Switch tease to be revealed tomorrow, and will the graphics disappoint? If you haven't seen that video, go to my channel, check out that video, and make sure you drop a comment, because I will be giving away I'll be randomly giving away a $5 eShop card to somebody in the comment section. So go ahead and make sure you comment on that video, because if you don't comment, then you can't win. Even if you drop the like, you need to drop a comment in there so I can know, so I can actually pick somebody randomly from there. So make sure you watch that video and you drop a comment in that one as well. So do that as well. All right, so let's go. Raid time, boys. Let's go. Who we raiding today? Raid time, boys. All right, we got Commonwealth. Who's streaming? Let's go. Oh, no, he's not streaming anymore. No. He was streaming, then he's not streaming anymore. So no Commonwealth realm. He was streaming, and he's not streaming. Did he just get done streaming? So I literally have nobody that I know who's streaming at this point. All right, so you guys can just watch my custom Robo video, or no, watch my Sword. I'm gonna link my Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet video or whatever. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I'm gonna link it. You guys watch that one, so you guys can raid that video. I just put it here in the chat. So cheers to everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys for the next one. We will definitely see you guys. Hold up, I gotta put it inside here again. Alright, so yeah, I'll put it there for you guys. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the donations. Do appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see you guys for the next one. Bye bye.